sign up to this. Oh dear. Bring something new to the starters, won't it? Spice up the starters a bit.
Yeah, very warm welcome to Towcester Racehorse. We've just had a few trials here. Very good evening. We have a 14 race card for you this evening. The first race due off 7:30, last race at 10:44. And at the time of kenneling, there is just one non-runner to report. It is in race number 6845, 845 race. Can tell you that trap 4, El Apache, is a non-runner. El Apache is coming to season. She will not be running. And race number 6, the sprint, will be for 5 greyhounds only. It's a 5-dog race. El Apache is a non-runner, and that is a 5-dog race. So our racing due to start in a few minutes' time. There are around about 5 minutes left for betting for our first race. You can bet with the bookmakers inside. You can see on the camera, that's where the bookies are inside, of course. And you can bet on the tote as well, along with Towcester Bet. That will be Barry and Lee. They will take in bets, of course, on the horse racing and the greyhound meets tonight as well. So have a great night with us here at Towcester, and we'll see you a little bit later on. Won't be 5 minutes left for betting, 5 to the off. Here we go, runners going straight towards the starting traps for our first race. This is the 7:30. It is a P8 race for puppies, and let's give you the weights and the runners. Trap 1 is Wickham Sid. Wickham Sid is owned by Mr. G. Bentley, trained by Matt Dartnell. Weight of trap 1, 34.1. Blue next is the only bitch in the race, Poison Ivy in trap 2 for Mr. P. Martin Jr. Steve Rayner trains this bitch, 31.4 the weight. Jacob Snev in 3 for the Jacob Syndicate team, and Matt Dartnell trains. Weight of the 3, 33.6. Trap number 4 next is Lily's Flash. Lily's Flash is in the black vest. That one is owned by Wendy Richards, trained by Paul Clark. Lily's Flash weight 33 kilos. Trap 5 is Dunham Bugatti for Dave Houghton and Jane Houghton, the trainer. Weight of trap number 5, 30.9. And Grafton Oak in 6 for Steve Dimmock and Heather Dimmock. And the weight of trap 6 Grafton Oak is 33.1. So the runners on their way towards the starting traps. Won't be too long for our very first race. So the runners are entering the starting traps here for race number 1. They're about to go in. All these greyhounds are on in this race. Yet to win a race, looking for their first victory. All maidens. Evie's our starter for the 14 races tonight. Good evening, Evie, and we're ready to roll. She gives us the all clear signal, and here is on the move. Here's running. This is race number 1. 7:30 P8 the grade. Stand by. Ready. Racing and away, missed it 5, did Dunham Bugatti. Good start by 3 who leads, Jacobs Nev. And there's 4, the Brindle chasing hard, that'll be Lily's Flash. Meanwhile, 3 gets away. Ben number 2, Jacobs Nev here for Matt Dartnell, out leading by a good 3 lengths. 2's in the queue, Poison Ivy. After that one is 6 out, very wide, Grafton Oak. Ben 3's gone for 3. Who's got him? Poison Ivy, the only girlie in the race, is coming to challenge now. 3 and 2, white and blue. Poison Ivy trying to put it down, but Jacobs Nev digging deep. The line's coming up. 2 gets 3 on the line, I reckon. 2 gets 3 on the line with 6 in third, 5, 1, 4 at the back. Wait full confirmation of race 1. So the replay we're about to see, great finish for our opening race here at Towcester. And let's see the replay from the start. P8, they were all looking for their first victory. Well, Dunham Bugatti fell out the traps, lost his chances. Early doors, though, it was Jacobs Nev who led them. And Jacobs Nev for the Matt Dartnell team out in front. And second place, Poison Ivy, she went into second place. 6 was back there, Grafton Oak. And at Ben number 3, still 3, Jacobs Nev was looking for its first victory. A decent litter, this one, with Me Buddy and the Ballymac Penn team. Up front, though, 3 clinging on to the lead. But this is where Poison Ivy has got up right on the jamstick to Pip. Trap number 3. The result being called. First trap 2, Poison Ivy, has won and wins for Mr. P. Marlin Jr. and Steve Rayner, the winning trainer. Second ground was trap number 3, Jacobs Nev, and third was the 6, Grafton Oak. It was a 2-3-6 for race number 1. 2 beat 3, 6 in third. Full details to follow for race number 1.
So the famous Trap 2 wins the opener here at Towcester tonight. Well done to Poison Ivy. They were all, I think they were all maidens, weren't they? And Poison Ivy has got her name on the number board. Congratulations. Stephen Rayner had a cracking night last night, and he's kicked off in the best possible way tonight. Well done to Poison Ivy. We're delighted to say good evening to a gentleman called Tommy. Good evening, Tommy.
Good evening to you,
and you are downstairs in the bar, but you got your own special reserve table, and we're going to take this opportunity of just saying it was a very happy birthday to Becky Veery. There we are. Happy birthday to you. So, Tommy, we're going to ask you now just to give out the prize. There we are. Nice pictures coming up. I'm just having a look at Poison Ivy. That's an unusual colour, Mick.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's a lovely colour, though. She is absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations. The Rainers start off exactly as they mean to. Tommy, thank you very much indeed. Just a quick one. You've got a group of friends here, including Becky Veary. As I say, you're celebrating her birthday. Are you regulars here?
I've been 4 times now.
So you know the form. So I'm assuming, of course, that you've got off to a winning start tonight.
My wife has, I haven't.
Oh, well, that's something anyway.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
And where are you all from?
Brackley.
So not too far to come.
I know, 10 minutes down the road.
It might be a bit difficult next Saturday night.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I was just staying up.
Anyways, good to see you. Thank you very much for coming out here, and I hope you all have a very, very good evening, and I hope that Becky does as well. Good to see you all. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Tim. Let's see the replay of race number 1. Cracker it was too. It was only a puppy race. All the greyhounds, one of them, all looking for their first victory. It looked like at one stage 3 Jacobs Nev was going to be the one to get it, but Matt Dartnell's dog was out leading and had a good lead going into bend number 3. A good 3 or 4 length clear from 2, but this is where the only girl in the race, Poison Ivy, Steve Rayner's bitch and Mr. Martin's greyhound came along to challenge, but it had lengths to make up and began to get there and wore down the 3 right on the jam stick. It was a great finish. A short head was the winning margin. You can see just 2 poking its nose right where it mattered, and the full order of finish was 236.514, 236.514. Margins were a short head 3, 3.5, 3 lengths and 2. That's a short head 3 lengths, 3.5, 3 lengths and 2, 236.514. The winner, Poison Ivy, winning at odds for Steve Rayner at odds of 2 to 1. 2 to 1 was the starting price of the winner. Second was Jacobs Nev at 7 to 4 favourite, and third was Grafton Oak at odds of 9 to 2.
So there we are. Thank you, Colin. Colin Hawes is our man who's calling all the winners home here at Towcester tonight. But we're in the winners' enclosure with Mick Livesey. Now, Mick is an integral part. Well, in fact, you're the one who's really running it all, aren't you, here at Towcester? But I mean, Towcester TV, and you're a chief sports writer as well for.
I work for the sport newspaper.
And you've been passionate about greyhounds all your life. So this is a fantastic thing. Towcester Greyhound's been going for what, a year and a half, under obviously the guidance of Lord Hesketh, who I have to say has got a few decent greyhounds himself, and it's gone from strength to strength.
It most certainly has, and I think anyone who's been involved in greyhound racing as long as I have has been hopefully wishing and hoping that a day like a track like Towcester would come along. Finally, we have got it. We have got the Royal Ascot of greyhound racing. We've got a fantastic stadium. We've got people that care passionately about greyhound racing. And what we're doing now, we're setting new trends all the time. Every other track in this country is now falling behind. Towcester is leading the way. Towcester TV, the dogs, and all the exciting plans we've got moving forward. What Lord Hesketh and that man up there, Kevin Ackerman, has done is nothing short of remarkable. But I've got good news for everybody. It's only just the start of a journey. You wait while we take you all the way on that journey, and you're going to see greyhound racing completely transformed.
Now, you, last night we were talking, you were absolutely crying out for what your clarion call was, let's have the Derby here.
Well, we should have the Derby here. This is the best stadium in the country. It's the best greyhound track in the country. And surely the greatest race in the world belongs at the greatest stadium. It's a crying shame if the Derby is not brought here. But if it isn't, it isn't. But, you know, the sport, everyone who loves greyhound racing should unite. Send letters to the GBGB, passionate about it. Let's get the Derby at a proper track.
Well, there we are. I tell you what, if everybody was as passionate as you, the Derby will be here next week. But also, Mick, you put in a few tips. Well, in fact, I think you kind of tip in every race, really, which is always a poison chalice, I understand. But you quite like something in our third race, don't you?
I do. It's a young pup Mustang Jewel. I think she's going to go really, really well. She's definitely one to watch out for. And then later on the card, we've got Ribble Atom, Lord Hesketh's dog. We've just launched a new Towcester TV racing club that's completely free of charge. Go on Facebook, go on Twitter, on the Towcester, and you'll see all the information there. And then later in the last race, Jacob's Gym, Matty Dartnell. I think if you want to win her in the lucky last, look no further than Jacob's Gym. It's going to be a big boom from Livesey.
Well, there we are. Okay, Mick, thank you very, very much indeed. And as I said, there is a man who is passionate about his greyhounds. And no question, this track is going from strength to strength as we move to the second of our 14 tonight.
Here we go, runners coming on parade for race number 2 here. This is a grade of A8, and here are the runners. Trap number 1 is Buddy Brown. Now, Buddy Brown is owned by Dave Hoofton, trained by Jane Hoofton. And the weight of trap number 1 is 31.4. Here we go, let's look at those runners. Trap 1 is Buddy Brown, and this one is owned by Dave Hoofton, trained by Jane Hoofton. A grounder that's won one race and is a weight 31.4. There's Blue, long grass for Mr. M. Foley, Mr. J. Wilson. Kelly Tobin trains the only bitch in the race. We had the same scenario as the last race, and the weight of long grass is 26 kilos. There's Primo Punk in the 3 box. That's owned by the Shellgrove Syndicate team, and Ben McBride trains. Weight of 3 is 32.9. Black Vest next is Black Wagner. Black Wagner is owned by Mr. R. Oakes and Mrs. E. Oakes. Paul Philpott is a trainer, and Black Wagner's weight is 32.1. Greencroft Tyson in the orange vest is owned by Steve Rayner, and Steve Rayner the trainer. Steve had the last race winner. Looking for a quick double with Steve, and Greencroft Tyson's weight is 33.3. And trap number 6 next, and that is Unbelievable Jeff. Unbelievable Jeff is owned by Mr. P. Clark. Rob Liddington is the trainer. Unbelievable Jeff's weight in the stripes is 30.6. Here's a bet, how they bet in this race. Trap 1, Buddy Brown 2-1. Long Grass in blue 5. Primo Punk in 3, 6-4. Black Wagner is a 5-1 chance. Greencroft Tyson 7-2. Unbelievable Jeff. I believe Mick Livesey tipped that up last time it ran, and this time he's tipping it up again at a big price, 8-1. So we'll see what happens. Unbelievable Jeff. Remember the Tote Tipsters selections here, where you see the gold bar. They've gone with Black Wagner in trap 4, and they go with 4, 1, and 2. 4, 1, 2. Okay, Eve is going to check us over. We're up to race number 2 here at Towcester. She gives us the all-clear signal. The favourite is in 3, Primo Punk. We're ready to roll. 7:45 race here at Towcester. Bunny comes round towards the starting traps right now. They are set, ready, racing and away. Great start by Greencroft Tyson, who nicks a half a length lead early doors, going to bend number 1, and 5 goes on, but look at 4 now, Black Wagner. Black Wagner has now come right the way through to take it up. 6, Unbelievable Jeff is there, gone second now, then comes 5 in third, Greencroft Tyson. 4 though, it will be Black Wagner for Paul Philpott. Look at the win, number 6 on its CV. 6 is chasing hard, Unbelievable Jeff, who's getting a little bit nearer now. 4 with 6 putting it down big time, right to the line. 6 has got up to beat 4, and 5, 3, 1, 2. So great performance by Unbelievable Jeff, and Rob Liddington's Chargers got up to win at a monster price. Nick Livesey tipping you that one up. He stayed with it, and it wins. Here's a replay of race number 2. There's 2 races tonight, 2 crackers. Short head in the first race. It was a tight one here. Great start by 5, Greencroft Tyson. But watch Black Wagner in the black vest come zooming through to take the lead and went on. Unbelievable Jeff stalked, a winner of 5 races going into this race here for trainer Rob Liddington. Went into second place and was staying on at 4. Out in front leading. Here came Unbelievable Jeff. Didn't go on the outside, went on the inside and came alongside the 4 and went past it in the end and done it well. 6, 4, 5 it was, and 3, 1, 2. Unbelievable Jeff wins. Rob Liddington, the winning trainer. Congratulations to him. We'll have full details later. Let's go down and join Tim Peters down in the main ring.
Thanks a lot, Colin. Yeah, that was probably a bit of a surprise. Jim, have you any idea what the SP of that one is? I think it was
told me it's round about 8-1, I think.
8-1.
Someone just told me that, about 8-1. So, yeah, cracking.
That's all right. I was going to say, yeah, I mean...
It's unbelievable, Jeff.
There we are. Unbelievable. Yeah, well, Unbelievable Jeff. He does get into the winner's enclosure. Well done to him. There we are, girls. This is a little prize. It's a little photograph frame with what you do So there we are, Rob Lidington, the trainer, and Roger with unbelievable Jeff. Well, it wasn't that unbelievable. He got up. Interesting, the wide dog comes up on the inside, and here he comes. And the lovely markings he's got too. Well done to unbelievable Jeff. That's his 6th win. Congratulations. And we say good evening to Ali and Debbie. It was Ali's birthday. So it's all downhill from now on, Ali, but it's a welcome to you both. And you're now just going to give out the prize, hand it over. This is Roger, and here's the trainer, Rob Lidington. Do you want to get in the picture, Rob? Have a nice little picture. Here we are. A good idea, it's your dog. Especially with 2 lovely young ladies. Well done, unbelievable, Jeff. Fantastic, wasn't it?
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Yeah, it was, and a nice prize too.
Yeah, I know. I had a bet too.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, absolutely.
Well, he looked so well in the paddock this morning. And when, I mean, Seamus Graham taught me a lot in the old days. And he used to sit in the window and watch the dog out in the paddock. And I sat this morning in the window watching him, and he was going frantic.
Well, that's absolutely fantastic. What's quite interesting, I mean, he's a wide, well, he's drawn wide, but he came up on the inside and he looks as though he's quite happy on that rail.
Yeah, to jump to town, when we took the dog over, Paul Clark owns the dog and his wife, when we took him over, he was been running wide at Perry Bar, and I was asked to keep him wide, but look at it tonight again, he's come in, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. Well, there you are. Anyway, a win is a win.
Oh, that's it, mate.
Well, yeah. Very good, Rob. And well done indeed to Debbie and Ali for giving out the prize. Thank you. And good evening, ladies. It was your birthday, so a happy late birthday, as it were.
Yep.
Now, there's a whole load of you here tonight. I think you're all work colleagues. There we are. The Dirty Dozen. Where are you all from?
Daventry, my darling.
Daventry. And is this friends and work colleagues or
Yes, a mixture. Yeah.
a mixture? So where do you all work then?
Rollisons.
Wallisons.
Rollisons.
Rollisons. Okay.
Solicitors in Daventry, but some of us have escaped.
So you're all legal people then?
Most of them are, yeah.
So we have to watch what we say then.
Definitely.
And where do you live?
I live in Daventry.
You had to think then, didn't you? Yeah. Okay.
It's the same.
Where do you live?
Daventry.
You're Daventry. Lovely. And have you been racing here before?
No, only horse racing.
Only horse, and that's lovely, isn't it?
Fantastic, yes.
Of course, they've stopped for the summer now, so you'll now have to come racing at the Greyhounds.
Yep, definitely. Our first experience, and we're enjoying it, aren't we, Ali?
And I have to say, it's lovely to see you, and you are very, very well behaved. Debbie and Ali, have a great evening. Good to see you both.
Here we go. Good that the girls are enjoying themselves. And let's see the replay of this race, race number 2. Cracker it was 2. What's the 5? Get out Greencroft Tyson. But Black Wagner was the one who took it up here. And Black Wagner, Paul Philpott's runner, was done nothing wrong at all. He's led him here and thought it was going to go and win number 6 on its CV. But meanwhile, Unbelievable Jeff, watch Unbelievable Jeff here. Paul Clark owns, Rob Lidington mentioned it, was also looking for win number 6. And instead of going out wide, decides to go up on the inside. And he comes alongside the 4 and goes on and wins by 3/4 of a length. Well done to Rob Lidington and Paul Clark. Mick Livesey managed to tip you this big price winner 8-1, and the full order finish was 6-4-5-3-1-2. 6-4-5-3-1-2. The margins 3/4, 2, 3/4, short head 3. That's 3/4, 2, 3/4, short head and 3. The winner's time was 28.97, 28.97. Unbelievable Jeff was an unbelievable price at 8-1. Well done to Rob Lidington, 6-1 Black Wagner, and the Tricast would have been nice for a 6-4-5 outside traps in that race. 28.97, 8-1 the winner. The favourite was Buddy Brown in red at 7-4. Here we go, runners are on parade for race number 3. Here they are. Trap number 1 and it's 8 o'clock is Look to the Moon, owned by Miss E. Gaskins. Paul Clark is the winner, is the trainer here, and the bitches weighed in 1 is 26.3. Trap number 2 next, Mustang Jewel. Mustang Jewel is owned by Mr. J. Croft, Heather Dimmock trains, and the weight of the blue is 27.2. Trap 3 next is Queen Linda. Queen Linda is owned by the KSS Syndicate team and Hazel Kemp trains. Weight of the 3 is 24.3. 4 next is Mickey the Butcher. Mickey the Butcher is owned by the Sandbanks, Mr. P and Mrs. C. Mark Wallace trains, and the weight of trap number 4, Mickey, is 33.7. Orange next, a Rory Breaker for Mr. P. Martin Jr. The owner's had a winner already, so is the trainer Steve Rayner, and the weight of trap 5 is 32.8. Stripes of Queen Julie for the KSS Syndicate team. Hazel Kemp is the trainer of this one, and the weight of Queen Julie is 26.3. They are the runners contesting race number 3, and it won't be too long for our next race. It is due off at 8 o'clock. We have 3 minutes left for betting, 3 minutes. So there you can see up on screen, well, Mick Livesey managed to find you a winner in that last race with Unbelievable Jeff. He's gone with a short one here, but it is his next best, and it's Mustang Jew's price up at 5 to 4. 5 to 4 is the price of Mustang Jew. Heather Dimmock is the trainer, a greyhound that's won one of its 2 races this bitch. So 5 to 4 chance. Down the card, 5 to 1 Look to the Moon, 5 to 4 Mustang Jewel, Queen Linda 7 to 1, Mickey the Butcher 9 to 2, Rory Breaker at 10 to 1, and Queen Julie is on offer at 5s. That's the betting. The runners are on their way towards the start here now. Won't be long here for race number 3. Don't forget, of course, you can go visit the bookmakers. They are inside. You can bet on the tote as well and then come out and watch your racing. Very decent to watch the race, more or less ground level. You can see how fast those greyhounds go, of course. Our favourite in this race is Mustang Jewel, a 5 to 4 chance here. 5 to 4 trap 2. Okay, for race number 3, the runners are about to go in here. They're loaded up here for race number 3. Don't forget, of course, if you fancy the football, it's about to get underway at 8 o'clock, so you can go and watch or bet on the football. Italy taking on Germany. Loads of horse racing as well, but the last one's in, and EVR Starler's going to check over the 6 of them. Here we go. All clear signal from EV. We're ready to roll. Race number 3 here at Towcester. Hot favourite in blue, Mustang Jewel. When he comes round the boxes, set, ready, racing and away. Good start by 5 and 6. 2 bang there, the Jolly, and 2 might just get the first run and will. Mustang Jewel goes on. 5 goes with it though, Rory Breaker. 2 goes on. 1 second now, Look to the Moon. They're followed by 5. 6 in the queue, Queen Julie, and after that one is the 4 Mickey the Butcher. They race on, and here bend 3. It's Mustang Jewel, the favourite for Heather Dimmock. Here's 1 now to try and put it down. Look to the Moon has come round and squeezed the blue in. 1 goes on. Look to the Moon for Paul Clark, and 1 has beaten 2 and 6 close, probably 4, 5 and 3. Here we go. Let's see the replay. And here we see a very good early start by 5. Look at 2 getting a lovely chance. There's a Mustang Jewel, Little Brindles, who's 1 from 2. She took the lead up here. And watch the red, though. Look to the Moon. Look to the Moon had a few more races, of course. And Paul Clark's bitch in the red vest came to challenge. Now, came to challenge on the outside of the 2. And just when they went to that bend, just squeezing up like you would have think in the horse racing circuit, a steward's inquiry. No stewards here. 1 has beaten 2 and 6 in 3rd. 1 beat 2, 6 3rd. Look to the Moon wins for Paul Clark and Miss E. Gaskins and wins its 4th race.
We'll have to wait.
Oh, yeah, that's quite understand. I've got to wait a couple of days.
So Look to the Moon just about to come into the winner's enclosure, and this is the one that's done the hot favourite over. Congratulations, win number 3 for this one. If you would, that would be lovely. A winner's jacket going on to Look to the Moon. And we're very happy to say good evening to a gentleman who's going to celebrate his birthday, in fact, next Tuesday, and it's Eddie. Eddie, and you're not a local man, are you?
No, I'm from Basingstoke in Hampshire.
All the way from Hampshire?
Originally from Dorset, as you can tell by the voice.
And there's a lovely one too. We'll come back to you in a second, but in the meantime, just hand over the prize, and we'll keep it up like that so it looks good for the pictures. And well done indeed to Look to the Moon. Look to the Moon is completely unperturbed by it all as well. Well done. That's a nice performance there. As with so many of these bitches, there's not much of them, but my goodness me, they can't half go. So congratulations, well done indeed. Paul Clark gets another winner on the number board. And Eddie, as I say, it's a happy birthday next Tuesday. I should also say you're with the lovely Jane. The lovely Jane.
Evening.
Good evening. Good evening to you. Right, Eddie, as I say, birthday on Tuesday. You're not a local man, and it's the first time, I think, you've ever been greyhound racing ever, anywhere.
That's correct, yeah, the first time ever.
You're a bit of a horse race man.
I do go occasionally, yes.
So if you're down in Hampshire, where would you go? Are you a jumper or a flat man?
We usually go to Fontwell or Goodwood.
Yeah, Fontwell Park, lovely track. Goodwood is all right if you like the flat horses. But it's not easy finding winners with the dogs, is it?
No, definitely not. Not tonight, so far.
However, having said that, you've got another 11 races to go. Have you?
Oh, yeah, got a good chance.
Have you backed anything, Jane?
Yeah, I've had a couple of winners.
Well, you've only had 3 races.
I know.
That's been greedy.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
That's absolutely fantastic. So, clearly the drinks are on you. You'll be able to pay for the fuel money as well going back, because you're doing a bit of a round Britain trip, aren't you?
Yes, so we're on the last leg now. Tomorrow we head back home again.
Back home.
We've been out and up to Blackpool to see friends, and now we stopped here, and this is a birthday treat for me.
And clearly an absolute highlight as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Towcester TV streaming all over the world.
Yes, thanks very much.
I hope you have a fantastic birthday on Tuesday, and it's great to see you both. Safe journey home.
Thank you very much indeed, yes.
Yeah, great to see. Hope you come and visit us again because we'll have to see you here at Towcester. Now, let's see the replay of race number 3, and a great start it was. What's the 5? Rory Breaker, but the 2, Mustang Jewel, more or less stole the race here and said, come on in, catch me if you can. 3 hit trouble at the back there, Queen Linda. 4, Mickey the Butcher did run on, and 2 had 1 in his pocket at one stage, but it wasn't till the end. Watch here because 2 goes on the outside, the red goes on the outside of the 2, comes across now, just squeezes the 2 in, but done it well and drew away in the end by a good easy 3 lengths. Full order finish was 126.453. 126.453. Margins 3 lengths 1. A neck, short head, 4 3/4. 3 lengths 1, a neck, short head, and 4 3/4 in a winner's time of 28.58, 28.58. A look to the moon now is in the old 33% strike rate club with 4 wins from 12 now. Miss E. Gaskins, the winning owner, and well done to Paul Clark, the trainer. Starting price of the winner was 5 to 1. Mustang Jewel was returned the 11 to 10 favourite, and third was Trap 6 Queen Julie at 5 to 1. That is what happened in race number 3. Our next race is due off at 8:15. Let me tell you, there are 8 minutes left for betting, 8 minutes to the off. Okay, the runners coming on parade for race number 4 here. First 6 bender of the evening. Here they are. It is the 8:15. Trap number 1 is Land Down Under for Wendy Richards. Paul Clark is the trainer, and this pitch is weighed in. Trap 1 is 25.4. Paul had the last race winner. Trap 2 next is Marcos Nala for Reggie Order, who owns and trains. And Reggie's bitch in blues weight is 29.1. Trap number 3 next is Primo Rumble for the Johnsons, Mr. G and Mrs. J. Ben McBride trains, and the weight of trap 3 is 34.5. 4 next is Moo Page Lali for Mr. S. Jesty. Kevin Hutton trains this bitch, and the weight of trap 4 is 27.1. Orange up next is Roadmap for Mr. M. Foley, Mr. J. Wilson, Kelly Tobin trains, and the weight of Roadmap is 31.6. And Katunda Daisy in the stripe jacket for Mark Wallace, who owns and trains. This bitch's weight in the stripes is 28.5. They're the 6 runners contesting race number 4. They will make their way on the far side of the grand track, where our first 6 bend race is going to be imminently away. It is going to be due off in, 3 minutes' time, 3 minutes to the off. This is how the bookmakers see it. They go Land Down Under in red is 4-1 chance for Paul Clark, who's had a winner. Reggie's Marcos Nala on offer at 9-4, and Ben McBride's Primo Rumble is our favourite at odds of 7-4. Moo Page Lali, she's trained by Kevin Hutton, won 5 races, 5-1. Roadmap in the orange vest for Kelly Tobin, another one that's won 5, is 6-1. And the Daisy in the stripes for Mark Wallace, who's got 2 wins from 9 on her CV. She normally is slow away. She's 6-1 to win this race. On their way towards the starting traps now for race number 4. Here we go, Mick Livesey, who struck with the second race. With no luck with his next best in the last, but in this 4th race here, he is with Primo Rumble, who is our favourite, Ben McBride. Mick goes with that one. Also, let me tell you, the Toad Tipsters, they go. You can see it, gold by the 4-dog Moo Page Lali. That is in trap 4. And their tricast suggestions are going to be 4, 2, and 6 for the even number. 4, 2, 6 for the Toad Tipsters. Rains begin to come in here, and the runners on their way towards the start. It won't be long. Eleven minutes gone in the footy. Germany 0, Italy 0 is the latest. 0-0. Here we go. The runners about to enter the starting traps now. They're going in for race 4. In they go. So loading up, going in pretty lively here for race number 4. It's our first 6 bend race of the evening. Evie's going to check us over. And just the all clear signal. The hare is on the move. Hare's running. So Buddy comes round towards the starting traps here. Here comes round, racing and away. Good start by 5, completely missing it though. The ground at the back was a Stripes Katunda Daisy. Meanwhile, 5 goes on Road Map. Road Map leads a 3, followed by 2, and then comes 4. And then 1 and 6 detached there. Land Down Under is the back marker. Meanwhile, racing on here as they do, and 5 now, Road Map leads them. Out in front, second is Marcos Nala, who's beginning to close. 3's in third, Primo Rumble the Jolly. Down towards bend number 5, and 5 leads a 2 by about 2.5 lengths. 2's closing now, and they're followed by next in the queue 4 running on well, Moo Page Lali, but 5 Road Map's got them. Road Map from Narcos Marla and up towards the line. 5's going to go and score. 5 wins it 4 second, then 2, 6, 3, 1 at the back. Wait full confirmation of the second, and no doubt about the winner. Road Map has won, and Kelly Tobin's runner in 5. So good performance by Road Map, who wins its 6th race here at Towcester. We'll see the replay of this race. Driving rain, isn't it, in that race? Sun will be coming out soon, don't worry. Here's a replay of our 6-bender. And what's the 6 dog? Completely miss her line. She's normally slow away anyways, Mark Wallace's bitch, and she had it all to do. 1 was almost at the back as well, Land Down Under, so those 2 detached. Meanwhile, it was 5 who had the lead and Road Map out in front. Well, Regis Marcos Nala began to close here, and that deficit was about 5 lengths clear. Closed it down to about, 2.5, but Road Map was kept going, and Road Map here for Kelly Tobin still had this lead about 2.5 clear. Here's where 2 trying to close though, down past the 5th bend, and 5 found a little bit more. Road Map. Watch the 4 dog though. Moo Page Lali for Kevin Hutton, put it down late doors and has snatched second right on the line. So it was a 5-4-2, 6-3-1. That's what happened in race number 4. It is the 8:15. The sun will be out shortly though. Don't worry about that, Tim. The sun's coming out for you.
Thank you very much, Colin. You're all right. You're nice and dry up there. You've got no problems. In fact, you're right. The sun has come out. The rain has just about stopped, so we're right here in the winners' enclosure. And here we are. Mark, you come over here, and we got a little prize that you can give to this gentleman. Just there we are. Because in comes Road Maps. Sorry about this, but certainly knows the way around Towcester, and this one has stayed on really, really strongly tonight to take the prize. Nice performance, I would have thought that one was. And there we are. So, Mark, if you just hand it over, we'll have a nice picture especially for Towcester TV. Well done, Road Map. There's a good lad. I just want to ask what Road Map's kennel name is.
Roadie.
Roadie. Okay. Roadie. Well, anyway, well done. That's a nice performance, nice staying performance. I'll take this off you, Mark, because what we do is we put a nice picture in it, and then they get it later on. But you've come all the way down from the restaurant, and you're celebrating what it was your birthday.
Yes,
downhill from now on.
It is, yeah, apparently so.
Yeah, but a happy birthday anyway.
Thank you very much.
And you're up in the restaurant, I hope, having a nice meal.
I've just postponed it to come down here, but yeah, I'm starving.
Yeah, so you'll be shooting up there in a second. Just tell us, where do you come from?
Banbury.
So not too far.
No,
and have you raced here before?
Yeah.
So you're a bit of a regular.
I wouldn't say that. I don't like losing my money, so.
It's easily done, isn't it?
It is for me.
I think it is for a lot of people. Well, I tell you what, it's quite hard to find the winning greyhounds some of the time.
Got the secret. She knows how to do it.
Does she? Yeah. She's had a few tonight, has she?
Yeah.
And a few wins as well.
Yeah, she's paying for tonight.
Okay, that's the way. Well, so she should. You're the birthday boy.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming down here, and I hope you have a lovely meal as well.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Cheers. That's very kind. Thank you. Umbrellas here at the ready in the winners' enclosure. Let's hope we don't need it. Just a quick reminder, we're moving on apace as we always do on a Saturday night. We've had our 4th already, and our 6th, always it's race 6, is the children's race. So any youngsters who want to come right here in the winners' enclosure after the race to meet the winning greyhound, then you're more than welcome. So mums and dads, get your youngsters out here after our 6th race. If you've got race cards, you can see it written down. It is the children's race. We look forward to seeing you all quite shortly.
Yeah, great work, Tim. Told you it'd be sunny, Tim. Look, sun's coming out now for you. Let's see the replay of race number 4 here, and a good start it was by 5. Well, Road Map took over, and that was it. Knew its way home. Road Map has won many races before, was in the 25% club, and is just a little bit better now after this victory. 6 wins here at Towcester, and 5-1. I thought Marcos Nala, Reggie's bitch, was going to come and challenge, because he'd close the deficit she did down to about 4 lengths, down to about 2.5 lengths. But Road Map just galloped and done it pretty well for owners Foley and Wilson. Kelly Tobin, the winning trainer, and in the end just found a little bit more up front and drew away to win by a good 4.5 lengths. In the end, at 2 was collared by the 4-dog Mupe La Lee for Kevin Hutton, and the full order was 5-4-2, 6-3-1. 5-4-2, 6-3-1. Margins were 4.5 short head 3, 1.25 4.5 in a winner's time of 40.60, 40.60. The winner was Road Map at 6-1, beat Moo Page Lali at 5-1. Marcos Nala was third at 9-4. They sent off the favourite Primo Rumble in the white vest at 2-1. And that's what happened in race number 4. Our next race is due off at 8:30, 8:30. There are 7 minutes left for betting, 7 minutes. Here we go, runners on parade for race number 5 here at Towcester. This is the 8:30. It's a P6 here, the runners. Trap number 1 is Sujo Warrior. Sujo Warrior is owned by Mr. A. Cox and Mr. J. Jordan. Matt Dartnell is the trainer, and the weight of the Warrior is 33.2. Trap number 2 next, that is Swift Dartmoor. Swift Dartmoor is owned by Mark Wallace, trained by Mark Wallace, and Swift Dartmoor's weight in blue is 31.6. Trap number 3 is Chantilly in red for Richard Yates, who owns and trains this bitch, and Chantilly in red's weight is 24.1. Trap 4 next is Come On My Lily for Matt Richards and Paul Clark. Paul's had a winner already tonight, and the weight of the 4 is 27.4. 5 next is Lightfoot Star for the Bodil Boys and Hazel Kemp. Weight of the 5 is 33.7. And trap 6 is King Allen for the KSS Syndicate team, and Hazel Kemp is the trainer, and the weight of King Allen is 31.2. They're the 6 runners contesting our next race. It is due off at 8:30. Let me tell you, there are 2 minutes left for betting, 2 minutes to the off. This is how the bookmakers bet, let me tell you, and I can tell you it is trap 1, Sujo Warrior at 2-1. Swift Dartmoor is our favourite at 7-4. Chantilly in red in 3 at 10-1. Come On My Lily at 5, Lightfoot Star in 5 at 5, and King Allen in the stripes at 3. McLivsey goes with a 2-dog, who is the favourite here, Swift Dartmoor, looking for its second victory here. He goes with that one. The tote tips as they go with the red here, and their tri-car suggestions are 1, 6 and 2. 1, 6 and 2 is their suggestions. Mick thinks it'll be Swift Dartmoor in trap 2 for Mark Wallace. So runners on their way towards the start now here at Towcester. Betting down the card, 2-1 Sujo, 7-4 Swift Dartmoor, 10-1 Chantilly in red. Come On My Lily 5, along with Lightfoot Star and King Allen in the stripes at 3s. Don't forget, of course, the race after is a children's race. We'd love to see some of the children down there with Tim. Tim's going to get a few down there. Come and speak to Tim regarding and have a look at the greyhound, the winning greyhound. Of course, there's no trap 4 in that next race, though. Race number 6845 is a sprinter off the children's race. And do go down and visit Tim down in the paddock area. Now, here in this next race, the 8:30, race is due off very soon. Won't be long. Stand by. Here we go, runners enter on the starting traps now. They are going in for race 5. In they go. So nearly tucked away for race number 5 here. Rain's gone away, bright sunshine now for Evie to wave the flag. Here we go, race number 5. Here's On the Move, we're ready to go. Follow us on Twitter Stakes. P6 for the puppies, ready, set. Racing and away, great start 1 and 4, 3's back there as well. Chantilly in red is at the front. 3 now goes on a bend number 1. Chantilly in red, 5 hits trouble there. Lightfoot Star been shunted out last, and it's all changed now with 6. King Allen to come and join it, and now look at red now. Sujo Warrior. Sujo Warrior is the new leader. We've had 3 different leaders so far. One leads a 6, 2, 3, 5 and 4. Turning for home now, red. Sujo Warrior looking for his first victory here under Matt Dartnell, and will get it. Wins nicely. 1, 6, 5. 3-4-2. So 1-6-5-3-4-2, and Sujo Warrior is the winner of race number 5 and goes on to win its very first victory. Second place is King Allen, and third goes to the 5 Lightfoot Star. That's what happened in race number 5. We'll see the replay. Here it is. Here's the replay. Right, so the early starter, 4 was bang there, so was 3, and those were the leading pair. Get to the first bend, will 3 hand it. This were the inside dog where the 2 come to join them, and 1 got a lovely run up the inside. Look at Sujo Warrior moving round. This is where 6 took the lead, King Allen, and then came 1 to take it now, and Sujo Warrior held on to this lead in bend 3 and had it here for Matt Dartnell and the Cox and Jordan team who own. Red now drew away in the end and done it nicely. Goes on to win by a good, 5 or if not more lengths, maybe 4.5, 6 in second, 5 in third, and then 3, 4 and 2, which we will confirm very shortly indeed. That's what happened in race number 5. We're going down to see Tim down in the winner's enclosure. Well done to Sujo Warrior.
So there we are. Sujo Warrior is the one that gets the call, and it won incredibly easily. But if you saw just before the first bend, it got really, really badly checked. So I think you'll agree this is a nice performance, getting off the mark in no uncertain fashion. Well done. Matty Dartnell had a nice winner last night, and here is Sujo Warrior, I think, to keep on the right side for this youngster. As he now comes into the winner's enclosure to be greeted by Ian and Angela. And they've just got engaged. Shall we say congratulations? Let's give them a big round of applause. Well, that's a very small round of applause, I have to say. But anyway, well done. You hand over the prize. And Laura is taking the prize. A nice picture, which Jim is taking. And that will go onto Towcester TV and onto Facebook and onto Twitter and all the rest. And we take this one back, don't we? Yeah, I know. There we are. We will eventually get a picture in it. So, Ian and Angela, you've just got engaged. So we have to say many, many congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well done. So, I mean, this is early days, so we don't yet know when we're getting married.
No, not at all.
Yet, no.
Indeed, in a couple of years' time. Anyway, that's fantastic. Are you local people?
Leighton Buzzard.
Oh, well, that's all right then. And have you been racing at Towcester before?
That's the first time.
Is it? Have you backed any winners?
I haven't.
I have.
You have?
Road map.
That was a nice performance, actually, Road Map. So well done, and you've got plenty of time to go to back a few more. Now, you've been up in the restaurant, you've been having a meal, good experience?
Lovely, stunning food. Yeah. Really, really nice.
Well, that's good to hear. So anybody who hasn't been up, maybe up in the restaurant, worth booking. All we can say is we wish you lots and lots of luck. It's a great thing. I mean, you say just got engaged. I mean, literally in the last few days?
About a month ago. So not
oh, well, it's still quite new. Quite new. Yeah, I hope it all...
Everyone knows, apart from now, everyone in Towcester.
Everyone in Towcester, and I have to say, Towcester TV is now streaming, so it may well be the whole world knows. How very exciting.
Exactly, very exciting.
You may get some very nice messages.
Yeah, I probably will now, yeah.
Okay, I hope it all goes really well, and it's really good to see you. Ian and Angela, have a great evening and a great life.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thanks.
Yeah, congratulations. Do come and see us again here at Towcester. Now, here's the replay of race number 5, the Puppy 6. And here we go, an early start. We had loads of different leaders here. 3 led early doors from 4 here, and 3 went on here, Chantilly in red. had the lead. 2 tried to move up on the inside. This is where 6 went on King Allen. King Allen went on. Now the red vests have won Sujo Warrior. And Sujo Warrior said, well, it's my turn, and I'm going to stay exactly where I want to be. Sujo Warrior here for Messrs. Cox and Jordan, and Matt Dartnell was going to get his first winner here. And as they swung home, went on to win pretty nicely indeed. Official margin was 4 1/4, and the full order finish was 1 6 5 3 4 2. 1 6 5 3 4 2. Margins 4 1/4 3/4. 3/4 again 2 1/2 and 1 length. That's 4 1/4 3/4 twice, 2 1/2 and 1. Time was 28.74. The winner, Sujo Warrior, winning its very first race for Matt Dartnell and Messrs. Acox and Jordan, winning at odds of 2 to 1. King Allen in the stripes was second at 7 to 2. Lightfoot Star was third at 5. 28.74 was the winner's time. That was race number 5. Just reminding, race number 6, it is a children's race. Do go down and see Tim down in the winner's circle, and I can tell you that though trap 4 Ella Patch is not going to be running in this sprint. That is out, Ella Patch. She's come into season, and race number 6 is for 5 greyhounds only. It is due off at 8:45, and let me tell you there are 7 minutes left for betting. 7 minutes. we go, runners on parade for race number 6. It is a D2, it's a children's race, and here are the runners. Trap number 1 is Mr. Glisglis. Mr. Glisglis is owned by Wendy Richards, trained by Paul Clark. Paul's had a winner tonight, and the weight of trap number 1 is 33.1. 2 next is Matt's Messi, owned by Mr. Paul Philpott. Paul Philpott is the trainer. Matt's Messi's weight is the same as the red, 33.1. 3 next is Only One Lee Mack for Mr. W. Burr. Wish it well on its debut, having its very first run tonight here for trainer Mark Wallace. And the weight of Only One Lee Mack is 30.8. No trap 4. Trap 5 is Lowgate Nadine for Mr. M. Foley and Kelly Tobin. Kelly's had a winner tonight, and the weight of Lowgate Nadine is 26 kilos. And trap number 6, Not Your Dog Not Your Dog Ray, is owned by the Crosses, Mr. J. Cross and Mr. Richard Yates. Richard Yates is the trainer, and the weight of trap 6, Not Your Dog Ray, is 32.3. They're the 5 runners contesting our 6th race here. It is the children's race, so we'll make their way towards the traps on the far side. And for this race, let me tell you, there are a couple of minutes left for betting. 2 minutes left for betting. Here's how they bet here. Mr. Glisglis in red is 4-1. Won 18 of its 79 races here as Mr. Glisglis. Matt's Messi blue for Paul Philpott. Looking for win number 15 on its CV and runs in blue at 5s. Only One Lee Mack is a debutant for Mark Wallace, and it's the favourite of the 5 runners here in trap number 3 at 7-4. Trap number 5 is Lowgate Nadine for Mrs. M. Foley, who's had a winner with Kelly Tobin tonight, and the price of Lowgate Nadine is 9-4. And finally, Not Your Dog Ray in the stripes. That one is an 8 times winner, and the price is 9-4. They're en route to start now. Won't be long here for race number 6. 40 minutes gone in the football. Is goalless at the moment. Germany nil, Italy nil. Go. 1 minute it's raining, the next minute's bright sunshine here at Towcester with the sun glaring down, which it should be in July the 2nd. Mr. Glisglis 4-1, Matt's Messi 5, Only One Lee Mack for Billy Boyle, who is the owner. Must be a comedian fan of the Only One Lee Mack. Mark Wallace trains on debut, used to be known of course as Mash Mad's Sticks. But Only One Lee Mack is the favourite, 7-4, won't be long here now. So check over by Evie for the 5 greyhounds here. No trap 4. Will be just under 16 secondos here. As the bunny comes round for the children's race, race number 6. They're set, ready, racing and away. Missed it 3, the favourite. Good ping 5 though, Lowgate Nadine. And Lowgate Nadine has got the lead and they race on past the first bend. 5 goes on round the second bend, gone clear already. 5 put it to bed. 3 though, Only Lee Mack is chasing hard, but shadows only. 5, 3 and 6, 1, 2. So 5 beat 3, 6 in third, then 1 and 2 at the back, and that's what happened in race number 6. The victory very fast starting. Lowgate Nadine, Kelly Tobin, she's got her 2nd winner tonight. See the replay, and here it is replay. Watch the 3 newcomer, very hard to getaway and way. Only Lee Mack certainly put some running, and Late Dorzo was only in what more or less last in position, went into from last to second, but had lengths to make up. And Lowgate Nadine has had many races in the 25% club now, or even higher. 5 has beaten 3, 6 in third, and that's what happened in race number 6. The full order 53612. We have full details of the distances there for the children's race, and children go down and see, of course, Tim, regarding the winner, and that was Lowgate Nadine in trap number 5.
So this is the children's race. So any youngster who wants to come into the winners' enclosure and say hello to the winning greyhound, Lowgate Nadine, you're more than welcome. We're filling up. That's great. Now, what we normally do is we get yeah. Now, first of all, squeeze up, guys. So all of you over here, that's it. Tall ones at the back. Yeah, 2 rows, exactly. Jim says it's only 2 rows, so it must be right then. There we are. Oh, hang on. Well, we're hanging about here. Well, well done indeed. Just hold on a second. First of all, you can take that and hand it to this gentleman, and we'll take some nice pictures. And then, if it's okay, it's all right for them to say hello. And we've just seen Lowgate Nadine experience absolutely showing for this one. Whatsoever. Oh, there we are. Win number 6, Kelly Tobin into the winners' enclosure, I think last night, and double tonight. That's all right. Well done. And a lovely picture. That's going to. There's a youngster at the back there. What a youngster. That's only a few months. Smile, smile, everybody. You're on Towcester TV. And Towcester TV is now beginning to stream all over the world, so I'm told. And that, Jim has just taken pictures. You'll be on Facebook, you'll be on Twitter. That's right, isn't it, Jim?
Yeah, Facebook, Towcester TV, be on in a couple of minutes. So, yeah, have a look. I'll take a few more pictures and I'll pop them all up.
Absolutely wonderful. And so if you'd like to say hello to Lowgate Nadine, you're more than welcome, guys. Just be very, very gentle with her. Because she's just run her heart out, hasn't she? Win number 6 for this one. Are you what? I don't see why not. Yeah. But who's good? Have you got some? Oh, I see. You want to take? Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, that would be lovely. I'm going to come around here now because the youngest one that I think I've ever seen in the winners' enclosure is this youngster. And how old?
Don't know.
You don't know? 7 weeks. Wow. And what's the name? Ronnie. Ronnie is in the winners' enclosure, and I reckon Ronnie is the youngest youngster that's ever been here. 7 weeks old. He won't remember it. That's the sad thing, isn't it? You have to come back in 7 years, bring him in. Hello, Ronnie. Fantastic. That's very good indeed. Lovely to see Ronnie. Lovely to see everybody. And thank you very much indeed. It's very good. Yeah, okay. Let me take that. And I think we're going to say bye-bye to Lowgate Nadine because she needs to go back and have a nice drink. Guys, good to see you all. Just come round here now. I'm going to first of all have a little chat, if I can, with what looks like the youngest. Hello, what's your name? Abby?
Abella.
And how old are you?
3.
You're 3. Were you here last night? No. Okay. There's someone who looked very like you was here last night. This is our second youngest, the little 3-year-old. And I'm going to come up here now and I'm going to say, first of all, anybody got a dog of their own at home? Just only a couple tonight. Were you here last night? No, you weren't, were you? What's your name?
Kayla.
Kayla was here last night. You're the one with 3 greyhounds at home, aren't you?
Yeah.
You got 3. Now, Kayla has got 3 greyhounds who all used to race here at Towcester. They're now retired, and are they lovely as pets?
Yeah.
What are their names?
One's called El Lima, one's called Forest Sharon, and one's called Stanton Stella.
Oh, that's fantastic. So 3 greyhounds. They do make great, great pets. They've got lovely temperaments. Are they nice and kind?
Yeah.
There you go. And do you have to take them for long walks or short walks?
Short walk.
There you are. You see, a couple of short walks a day, and then the rest of the day on the sofa. Can't be bad, can it? So, Kayla, who else has got a dog? You have. What's your name?
Ella.
Ella. And what have you got at home, Ella?
An American Cocker Spaniel.
An American Cocker Spaniel. And what's his or her name?
Her name's Tyler.
Tyler. Tyler, the American Cocker Spaniel. They're lovely dogs, aren't they?
Yeah.
Very bouncy. Do they need lots of exercise?
One long walk a day, she usually does it.
Oh, that's great. Anybody else got a dog? Or if you haven't, would you like one? Would you like one of those lovely, like we've just seen here? Lots of hands have gone up. What's your name?
Jack.
Hello, Jack. So you'd like one, what was her name now? Lowgate Nadine. Wasn't she lovely?
Yeah.
And you'd like one like that?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Those of you who would like a dog, and if possibly you'd like one of these lovely greyhounds, you have a word with your mum and dad, and there we are. I can now pass the buck. But I tell you what, there are always lots of retired greyhounds who finished their racing on the track, who are always looking for lovely homes who will look after them. So that's what you want to do. You'd like one. Who else would like one? What's your name?
Daniel.
So Daniel, you'd like one. Is your mum and dad here?
Yeah.
Have a good chat with them, won't you?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you live?
Northampton.
Northampton. You're not far away. As I say, lots of dogs from Towcester. And you'd like one as well?
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Josh.
Josh. And so you haven't got a dog at home then?
No.
Well, I suggest you all get a greyhound. You all want one. You'd like one.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Louis.
Hello, Louis. Have you been here before, Louis?
No.
Have you not? Well, there's someone, you've got a double then. But that doesn't matter. Louis, where do you live?
Leighton Buzzard.
Leighton Buzzard. And you'd like one of these lovely dogs?
Yeah.
They're crackers, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're really wonderful. I hope you do. Are you here with your mum and dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are they? Are they out here? No, they're probably, well, I hope they're listening anyway. You tell them that. And there's one other. Hello, we've seen you before, surely.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Caitlin.
Caitlin. Yes, that's Caitlin. And you'd like one?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, there are an awful lot of people here would like retired greyhounds, which is a lovely thought. Who knows? Out of this lot, maybe we might get 1 or 2 rehomed, which would be really great. There's a lot of information in the race cars about it all, and if you haven't got race cars, then just ask any of the stewards, and they'll tell you, seriously, if you're interested. And I can speak from personal experience, they are absolutely wonderful, and they haven't got a bad bone in their body. Hello. Did you want to say something?
I'd want more dogs.
You want more dogs every day. There we are. This youngster. Oh, I'll get the microphone taking it right through would help, wouldn't it? You would like more dogs every day. That's what we like to hear, don't we, guys? Great to see you all. It's nearly time for the next race. So we're going to have to say goodbye to you all. Have strong words with your mum and dad about these new greyhounds, eh? Good to see you. And thanks a lot. Shall we give them all a big round of applause? Great to see them tonight.
Yeah, well done, Tim. Well done indeed. Great work. Now, let's see the replay of this 8:45 here. And it was a good performance by Lowgate Nadine. We saw Kelly Tobin's youngsters on the podium as well. One under Kelly coming here with a couple of children as well. Look at this. For Lowgate Nadine, done it pretty well, this bitch. And drew away in the end and went on to win by, 2.5 lengths. The full order of finish for race 6 was 5-3-6-1-2. 5-3-6-1-2. Margins, 2.5 a half, 4 3/4, 1 3/4. That's 2.5 a half, 4 3/4 and 1 3/4. The winner, Lowgate Nadine, winning at 9-4. Beat second place, only one Lee Mack, the 7-4 favourite. And that's what happened. The winner's time was 15.64. 15.64 was the winner's time for race number 6. Runners coming on parade shortly for race 7. Here we go, runners on parade, race number 7 here. This is the 9 o'clock race, and they're headed by one Bodell Master, who's owned by the Bodell boys, and Hazel Kemp is the trainer, and the weight of Bodell Master is 32.4. Swift Gaza is in blue for Kevin Hutton, Mr. P. James, Mr. W. McMahon, and Mr. G. Thompson. Kevin Hutton trains, and the weight of the blue is 36.6. Bonzo the Brave is in the white vest here for Mr. J. Clements and Mr. N. Fraser, and Mark Wallace trains. Bonzo's weight 32.9. Trap number 4 is Nobody's Fool. Nobody's Fool is owned by the New Syndicate, and Matt Dartnell trains. Matt's had a winner tonight. 5 is Fearsome Kate in the orange vest. The owner, Mr. J. Marriott. Kevin Hutton trains. Weight of the 5 is 25.6. And Roswell Roxanne for Evan Herbert and Mark Wallace. Roswell Roxanne's weight is 23.8. There they are, 6 runners contesting the 9 o'clock. This race is due off very, very soon. They make their way towards the traps here for race number 7. This is how their betting goes with the bookmakers inside. Bodell Master in trap number 1 is 7-2. Swift Gaza in blue, 5-2. Bonzo the Brave is at 4-1. Nobody's Fool at 4. Fearsome Kate in 5 at 12s. And trap number 6 is Roswell Roxanne. And that one is the 7-4 favourite. And this next race at 9 o'clock, Swift Gaza is going to be the selection of Mick Liversidge. Mick goes with the 2 dog, the Broom Cupboard Man. I can tell you that the Towcesters, they go with trap number 3 here. So their selections in the Tri-Car Stakes are going to be 3, 2 and 6. 3, 2, 6. And Mick with trap number 2, trap 2 in this race. Won't be long now because the runners will be loading up very shortly. Stand by. Here we go, runners about to go in here. This is race 7 here at Towcester. We're up to the halfway stage of the evening. Go all the way through to 10:44 tonight. So Evie's going to check us over here for race 7. The grade is A5. Here we go, great checking over, and the hare set in the motion. The favourite is in 6, Roswell Roxanne. She's won 1 race for Evan Herbert and Mark Wallace. Here we go, stand by, ready to go. Racing and away, off we go. Great start by 2 here. Swift Gaza lived up to it, name goes on early. At 5 out pace at the moment, and now red comes to join the blue. So 1 Bodell Master for Hazel Kemp, marginally from 4 now. This is Nobody's Fool. Nobody's Fool's got clear daylight if good enough. Now a bend number 3 and 4 cuts across. Goes on a 2 lengths clear from 1. Nobody's Fool's 2 from 2 so far for Matt Dartnell, and this little bitch could make it 3 from 3. She will. Good winner. Dartnell's second winner. 4, 1 and 3, 5, 6. And 2 did not complete, got knocked over the 2, Swift Gaza. Let's see the replay here and let's see what actually happened to the 2 dog here. Got out really well, Swift Gaza. Led them early doors. 1 though moved up on the inside, and a little meat and sandwich was the 2 between the 4 and the 1. And as they went on, 3 also moved up to join them. 4, 1, 3, 2, 6 and 5. And as they raced down towards the 3rd bend, let's see what happened to 2 if we still see in picture. 4, 1, this is where 4 went on, and 2 just collided with the 6 dog, hit the rails there, went down, hopefully okay. Meanwhile, Nobody's Fool scooted away, and this little bit's going the right way. away. Won a P8, an A7, an A5 now. 3 from 3 for Nobody's Fool. Matt Dartnell gets his third winner, second winner. 4, 1 and 3 it will be. Matt Dartnell, 2 up.
So there we are. Laura's coming in with Nobody's Fool. That's a nice double on the night for Matty Dartnell. As I said, he was in the winner's enclosure last night as well. And this Nobody's Fool is literally Nobody's Fool. That's 3 from 3 for this one and streaked away. Congratulations. And here's Kieran Scales with all of his mates. He's on his stag do because he's getting married at the end of the month. Well, we'll find out more about that in a minute. In the meantime, Jim doing his David Bailey impression. Thank you very much indeed. So there we are. Kieran, thank you for doing the honours there. And the good news is, first of all, that you actually backed Nobody's Fool.
Correct.
So well done. A little bit more money for the wedding pot because you are indeed getting married to the lovely Kirsty at the end of the month.
We'll stick it in the beer kitty, shall we? Let's get a few more beers in.
And where are you getting married?
Where?
No, yeah, where?
Lavendon.
So Lavendon, and then you're going on a lovely holiday somewhere?
I wish.
Are you not?
We're going to save up and go away in September.
Yeah, that's fantastic. How long have you known Kirsty?
7 years.
Well, that's quite a long time. So
it's been a long engagement.
So you're kind of absolutely certain. So, Kieran, what do you do?
I'm a warehouseman.
And where?
M&M.
Where are you a warehouseman?
In Bletchley, M&M Suppliers.
Yeah. And how long have you been there?
11 years.
Oh, it's a long time. That is a long time in this day and age.
Yeah, it is a long time.
Yeah, well, that's good. Stay on there because you're going to need it now. You're going to have a very expensive wife.
That's right, correct. You're not wrong.
Now, look, we've just had 7 races. You've got another 7 to go. Get that beer money in. Get that wedding money in.
Cheers, thank you.
And all the very best for a very long and happy future. Eh? I think we agree, don't we, guys? Let's hope it... There we are. The reprobates there. Are you all going to be there at the end of the month? You better be, indeed. All the best, Kieran.
Cheers, thank you.
They're going to the pub, Kieran, don't worry about that. Now, we'll see this 9 o'clock race. Good finish it was, too. Watched 2 get out really well, Swift Gaza. He had the lead early doors, but only for a while because 1 and 4 was meeting the sandwich, the blue. And just watch as he went down towards bend number 3. The 2 dogs slightly, Swift Gaza, just whacked the rails and almost brought down the 6. Watch as you can see. They went on, 4 went on, look, hit the rails and 6 went down. Just see it in the back of the picture there. Meanwhile, Nobody's Fool done it well, and she's going great guns here. She's 3 from 3 from Matt Dartnell. Matt's got his second winner tonight, and in the end, the order was 4, 1, 3, 5, 6, and 2 did not finish. 4, 1, 3, 5, 6, 2 did not finish. The margins were 4 3/4 a neck, 3 1/4 and a distance. That's 4 3/4 a neck, 3 1/4 and a distance in a time of 28.43. 28.43 was the winner's time. Nobody's Fool winning for Matt Dartnell. 3 from 3, as I said. Matt's got his second winner, winning at odds of 4 to 1. Second was one Bodell Master at 7 to 2, and Bonzo the Brave got the tricar spot for the 3 at odds of 4 to 1. That's what happened. Roxwell Roswell Roxanne was in the 6th, finishing 5th, and that was a 7-4 favourite. That's what happened in our 7th race here at Towcester. We're up to race number 8. It is due off in 8 minutes' time, 8 minutes to the off. Latest news in the football, let me tell you, they've just kicked off second half. It's Italy 0, Germany 0. Here we go, runners on parade for our next race here at Towcester. This is race number 8, the 9:15. Here they are. Trap 1 is Nelly O. Nelly O is owned by Mr. J. Flynn. Ben McBride is the trainer on the weight of Trap 1, 31.5. 2 next, Silver Dancer for Mr. M. Foley. Had winners he has. And Kelly Tobin, she's had 2 winners, looking for her 3rd. And Silver Dancer's weight is 26.4. 3 next, Bellside Bar, owned by Seamus Gorn, trained by Seamus Gorn, and the weight of the 3, 32 kilos. 4 next is Siderian Shawnee for the Loyal Toasters team, and Bernie Warren trains, and the weight of Shawnee is 33.7. Next in the orange is Forest Andrea, owned by Miss Donna Witchels. Kevin Hutton is the trainer of this bitch, and the weight of Trap 5 is 27.6. And Trap 6 is Primo Lucky. The Shellgrove Syndicate are the owners. Ben McBride trains, and the weight of Primo Lucky is 34.8. They're the 6 runners contesting our 8th race tonight. It's a 6-bender. They're on their way towards a start. There are 3 minutes left for betting. Here's how they bet with the bookies. Let's go down. Nelly O in red, 5-1. Ben McBride's Bitches won 7 times. The price, as I say, 5s. Silver Dancers in blue for Mr. M. Foley and Kelly Tobin. Kelly's had 2 winners tonight, looking for her 3rd. And this bitch has won 4 times. The price, 7s. Trap 3, Bellside Bar is 5-2 for Seamus Gorn. 6 times a winner from 14. Mick Livesey goes with Bellside Bar, and 5-2 is the price of the 3. Trap 4 is Siderian Shawnee, who is put in at 5-2. Bernie Warren's dog has won 15 times or less, and runs in trap number 4 here, 5-2. Forest Andrea in 5 is the favourite, just at 2-1. Kevin Hutton is the trainer, 6 times a winner, Forest Andrea, and the weight of trap number 5 is 27.6, as I said. And Primo Lucky for the Shellgrove Syndicate team and Ben McBride, priced up at 7-2. En route to start, 6 times a winner, is in the 33% strike rate club, is Primo Lucky. They're the runners contesting this 8th race on their way towards a start. Mick Livesey going with a 3 Bellside Bar, and the Tote Tipsters here. The Tote Tipsters, let me tell you, they go with trap 1 Nelly O, 5 and 4. They go 1, 5 and 4 in this race. 1, 5, 4. Mick is with the 3. Here we go, won't be long. Our next 6-pen race due off very shortly as the last of the runners tuck away. Eve is going to check us over for this 9:15. The grade is S2. The favourite is in 5. We're ready. So Bunny comes round towards the starting traps here. 6 pens in front of them as the hare comes round. They're set, ready. Racing and away, missed it 5. Great start by 1 and 4 showing the pace as they get to the second bend, and 1 has gone on Nelly O. Nelly O leads them here. 3 moves up Bellside Bar. 6 is in the queue, Primo Lucky, then 4, and they've left 2 and 5 behind at the moment as they race on, and 1 Nelly O still leading. 3 tries to move up Bellside Bar. 6 is in the queue. Siderian Shawnee is stalking them now as they race down to bend number 5. It's 1 leading 6, 3 and 4, and the red Nelly O's made all. Ben Brian's Bitches led everywhere by the line yet, and up towards there the final bend. It's 1 leading from 6, and Nelly O looking for win number 8. Is she going to get it up to the line? 1 beats 6 and 4, 2, 5, 3. So Nelly O has gone on to win, and Ben McBride's Bitches now won 8 times here, no less. Or 8 times a winner on her CV, I should say, not here at Towcester. Nelly O goes on to win and wins well. 6 Primo Lucky was second. Ben got the forecast in the stripes, and 4 was in 3rd place. It was 1, 6 and 4. We'll see the replay of race number 8. Let's see it. And Both on the button tonight, the Ben McBride runners. Look at this, one getting out well, Nelly O, led 4, Siderian Shawnee, 6 out wide, the kennel mate, Primo Lucky, and then 3, 4, and 2. Well, 5, Forest Andrea wasn't with it tonight. Very slow away she has been recently. She couldn't keep up with these, and meanwhile, 1 is still setting the pace strong. 1 with 3 now. Bellside Bar did move up. 6 had a chance, Primo Lucky, the kennel mate, and Siderian Shawnee, did run on for 3rd, past the 3. They went Ben 5 in here, and this is where 1, Nelly O, 7 times a winner going into this race. It's 8 up now for Nelly, and Nelly goes on the win, beats Primo Lucky. Ben McBride gets the cast. 1 beats 6, and 3rd goes to 4. It's a 1-6-4 in race number 8, and that's what happened in the 8th race. Let's go down and join Tim for the winner of race 8, and that will be Nelly O.
So there we are. We got Nelly O into the winner's enclosure. Very, very early pace this one had. Basically, was never headed. And congratulations, win number 8 and another one. And a nice forecast, as Colin Hall said, for trainer Ben McBride. 1 and 6, and that was the forecast. Making the presentation, it's already been done. That's very good. And it's little Isla who's done it. Isla wasn't with us for the children's race, but you have now. Have you said hello to Nelly O? Have you? There we are. Nelly O is a bit fagged out. I'm not really surprised. It's been it's a long race, but she's done it nicely, hasn't she?
Yeah, she did. She ran well.
Fantastic, and well done to Ben as well. Congratulations. There we are. We'll take that one because you get a picture of that later. So it's good evening to Isla, and it's good evening to Lily, and it's good evening to Ellis, but Ellis doesn't really want to talk, although he will be in a couple of weeks. We'll just very quickly mention it, say it's going to be his birthday in a couple of weeks, and if it makes you any happier, it's also my birthday in a couple of weeks as well. He said, I'm about twice as old as you. That's the problem. But anyway, Ida, hello.
Hello.
And how old are you?
7.
You're 7, and you basically are the spokesperson for the whole party, aren't you?
Yeah.
You've got to talk for everybody.
Yeah.
So tell us, first of all, tell us about Ellis.
Annoying.
Oh, Ellis is annoying. I hardly dare ask, but tell us about Lily.
Fun.
Lily is fun. Okay, that's great. I think we kind of move on. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much indeed. We say goodbye to Nelly O. So Lily is fun. Now, tell me, where do you live?
Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes. And have you been racing here with the greyhounds before?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
And do you enjoy it?
Yes.
And do you, or does Lily, or does Ellis, do they ever back any winners?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still at school, or have you broken up?
I'm still at school.
And when do you break up for summer?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
2 weeks. So it's 2 weeks to go, and then you have the whole summer off. That'll be lovely for you all, won't it? Yeah. Well, I hope you have a fantastic summer. Are you going on holiday anywhere? Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know where you're going?
No.
Okay, so it's a surprise.
Yeah.
It'll be a lovely surprise, I'm sure. Ida, it's lovely to talk to you, and also Lily and Ellis. Have a great birthday in a couple of. Let's hope we both do. Okay, and have a very good evening. Great to see you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Great work, Tim. Good to see the people here. Let's have a look at the replay. Great finish this was, this 8th race, 9:15. And an early starter was Nelly O. Well, Nelly O, she stayed there all the time. She's chalked up her 8th victory now here in her career, and she's done it well. It was a while since she won, but meanwhile, She's seen them all off on the front end here. Primo Lucky gave it a race. That was a kennel mate. 3 was banned there, Bellside Bar. Then Siberian Shawnee. Forest Andrea not at the races tonight. Normally ran a decent race last time in an S2, but couldn't get towards these 4. Only 5th in the end, Forest Andrea, and Bellside Bar in the end finished last. Let's see it though as they turn for home, and 1 and 6, the Ben McBride pair had it between them. 1 from 6 and 1 held 6 quite well in the end. 6 did close the deficit down to a length. And right to the line, 6 did run on, but it was 1-6-4. 253, 164,253. The margins were 1 length, 6 1/4, 1 1/2, 3 3/4, 8 3/4. That's 1 length, 6 1/2, 1 1/2, 3 3/4, 8 3/4 in a 40.26. 40.26 was the winner's time. The winner, Nelly O, returned 6-1. Second was Ben's other runner, 9-2, and third Siberian Shawnee at 11-4. They sent off the market leader Bellside Bar, who dropped away last, returned the 2-1 favourite. And that is what happened in race number 8. Race number 9 is going to be off at 9:30, where there are 7 minutes left for betting, 7 to the off. we go, runners on parade for race number 9 here. This is the A3 race at 9:30, and here they are. Dunham Express are in trap 1 for Dave Hoofton and Jane Hoofton. Weight of trap 1 is 26.9. Trap 2 next is Tell Him John for the Wrights, Mr. J and Mr. J. Mark Wallace is the trainer, and the weight of the blue is 31.4. Bowdell Minstraw in 3 for the Kemps, for Miss Hazel Kemp, Mr. J. M. Payne, Derek Redmole, Hazel Kemp is the trainer, and the weight of trap 3 Bowdell is 35.1. 4 next is Mustang Fernando for the Expecting Glory Syndicate team, Jonathan Blenko is the trainer, and the weight of 4 is 33.8. 5 is another Mustang Graham, Mustang Vienna, who's owned by Evan Herbert, trained by Patrick Janssens. This bitch's weight in trap 5 is 28.3. And Magic Riley in trap 6 for the Westfield Racing Club team, and Kev Hutton trains, and the weight of the 6 is 35.1. They're the runners contesting our next race here at Towcester. It is the 9:30. For this race, let me tell you, there are 2 minutes left for betting, 2 minutes to the off. And here's the betting down. Dunham Espresso has won 11 times. He's a 5-1 chance this pitch. Tell Him John in blue is the market leader, 9-4 for Mark Wallace, who's not had a winner yet. Bowdell Minstraw in 3 is 3-1 for Hazel Kemp, who's won, Graham has won 6 times or less. Mustang Fernando for Jonathan Blenko. That one is on offer at odds of 3-1. It's in the 50% strike rate club, 4 wins from 8. Mustang Vienna, not related, of course, but this greyhound runs here for Patrick Janssens, and the shoulders 9-2. Magical Riley in the stripes at 4-1, and Kev Hutton is the trainer, a greyhound that has won 1 race. On their way to the start, it won't be long here for race 9. Let me tell you, in the football, Germany have scored. They lead by 1-0. I'll tell you the goal score of that shortly. They're 1 up at the moment, the Germans, against Italy. 68 minutes now clocked up. Ozil was the scorer for the Germans, and they lead by 1-0 now. So 20 minutes left to play. Can Italy come back, losing 1-0 at the moment? Mick Livesey goes with, in this race, with trap number 5, goes with Mustang Vienna for Mick. He goes with the 5 dog here for Patrick Janssens. 5 for Mick, and the Tote Tipsters, they go 6-1-2. I think Magical Riley's going to win it, and they're putting up a tri-cast of 6-1-2. So any way you want to play, check them out. Here we go, loading up's getting underway here at Towcester. This is race number 9, the 9:30, and they go. Here we go, last one sucked away. Evie's going to check us over. So Evie checks us. We're ready to roll here for race 9. The grade is A3. Full bend action here as the bunny comes round towards the starting traps. They are set, ready. Racing, great ping by 4 who goes. Mustang Fernando, early start of the brindle, goes on. Ben 1 and 4's pinched a nice lead. At the back is 2, Tell Him John, and also there is 1 and 6, but meanwhile 4, Mustang Fernando. Jonathan Blenko's runner's got a nice lead here, going into bend number 3. 5, Mustang Vienna comes. It's a Mustang forecast at the moment. 4 leads to 5, who's now running on well. 4 with 5 putting it down. Here's Mustang Vienna to join the 4, goes past it. Mustang cast. 5 beats 4 and 2. 3-6-1. So 5 beats 4 and 2. Mustang Vienna wins. Well done to Patrick Janssens and Evan Herbert. They have teamed up with a winner. Mick Livesey tipped it up for you, and it was a Mustang forecast with 4 in second and 2 in third. Let's see the replay here. And what's the 4 dog? Absolutely pinged out well. Just beat the 5 out. Mustang Vienna, the Avenger winner, has run a great race. Stalked all the way, these pair. And as they went on here, it was Mustang Fernando out leading the black jacket. 3 had second place, but was going to be joined by Mustang Vienna. Mustang Vienna, who's trained by Patrick Janssen, chalked up its 3rd victory now going past the 4. Jonathan Blanco's run has run a great race. He's only been picked up right just before the line. And it's a Mustang cars, 5, 4 and 2, 3, 6 and 1. And that is what happened in race number 9 here at Towcester. It's a winner for Patrick Janssens.
Well, that's nice. We've got the owners of a winner at last tonight. Mustang Vienna takes it up pretty late and gives a nice win for Patrick Janssens. And as I say, Mr. and Mrs. Herbert are coming into the winners' enclosure, and they're going to get the prize now from Tom and Carrie Ann. Tom and Carrie Ann are getting married in a couple of weeks' time. So, yes, indeed, there we are. From an old hand.
Oh, yeah, an old hand. Congratulations. Yeah.
It's good, it's good news. Right. Here we are. Here comes Mustang Vienna in, and Mrs. Herbert doesn't want to get. No, okay, that's fine. That'll make a nice picture anyway. Congratulations, indeed, and well done to Mick Livesey. That was his tip tonight. 1 or 2 people followed it and have made money. Well, 1 or 2 people have made money. Not many. Now, not always the fastest away, but certainly makes it up at the business end of the race.
Strong running bitch, and I think in time she'll go over to 6 bends. Yeah.
Certainly staying on tonight.
Staying on very strongly, yeah. Well in front at the pickup. So, very pleased with her.
Well, congratulations, and well done indeed. And from, as I say, 1 old hand, I'm going to have a quick chat to 2 very young hands, Tom and Carrie Ann, getting married in a couple of weeks' time. How exciting is that?
Very exciting. Very exciting, yeah.
Very convincing.
What do you mean? He doesn't sound very convincing.
He says very, very exciting.
And tell us, where are you getting married?
It's in Tring.
Yeah. And is that where you both are at the moment?
No, we're Leighton Buzzard.
You're Leighton Buzzard.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long have you known each other?
About 20 years.
Yeah, good 20 years, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, so that's childhood sweethearts then, isn't it?
Yeah, we went to school together, so yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's really good. And where do you live? Where are you going to live when you get married?
We're in Leighton Buzzard, we're staying in Leighton Buzzard, yeah, we've got a house, we already live together, so.
Okay. And what do you do?
I work in electronics for Red Bull.
And Carrie-Anne?
Hearts Council.
Sorry?
I work for Hearts Council.
Heart Council.
Hertfordshire.
Oh, Hertfordshire. I thought you were. yeah, indeed. Okay. And what do you do there? Anything special?
Oh, well, I enjoy it.
Well, you are special. I didn't mean that.
No, I support people with disabilities back into employment. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's very responsible and very kind of worthwhile as well.
Yeah. Well, at the moment, it's always tricky with anyone looking for employment. So it's about just going out and networking, and yeah, I really enjoy it.
We had a networking company here last night. It was I'm not quite the same what you're talking about, but it all helps. The more talk, the more people know about what's happening, and getting disabilities back into work. That really must be a hell of a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on the person. It's all about looking about how capable they are rather than their disability, and just raising awareness. Yeah,
there we are.
That's it.
We're getting a bit serious now, aren't we? So this is just lighten the mood. Have you backed any winners tonight?
No, not many. I've got one, yeah.
Oh, you got one. Well, that's not bad. And you, Carrie-Anne, any winners?
I got two.
You got two. I hope this is not a kind of a sign of the future. You got a few more races to catch up with, Tom. Anyway, yeah. Well, the man with the tips is the man up there. That is Mick Livesey. He's in fact, there's a tip that goes up on the big screen just before the race. His tip, and he's a bit of a professional. So worth following. And this was his tip, Mustang Vienna. But that's a bit late, really, now, isn't it? We need to look forward rather than look back. Yeah. Anyway, we wish you a very, very happy day in a couple of weeks' time, and of course, a very long and happy life together. Tom and Carrie-Anne.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers, thank you.
Yeah, well done. Great to see him. And let's see the replay of this ninth race here. Meanwhile, Italy have levelled it up from the penalty spot. It's 1-1 now in the footy. 1-1 now. Here's the replay. 6 very slow away, Magical Riley. An early start here. Just watch the two dog. Had to check up behind and then come out wide, and was the back marker here with the red. Meanwhile, 4 went on Mustang Fernando, and this is the one that kicked on. But watch the other Mustang dog. They're not related. Jonathan Blenko trains this one for the Expecting Glory Silica, who had the lead. But here, Mustang Vienna was in its sights. Okay, I'm chasing, and this is where 5 Mustang Vienna went on, just up past to the line, and went on to win, and won by 3/4 of a length. Meanwhile, let's give you the full order. 5-4-2-3-6-1. 5-4-2-3-6-1. The margins 3/4, 3.5, 3 3/4, 6 1/4, and 4. That's 3/4, 3.5, 3 3/4, 6 1/4, and 4. Winner's time was 28.55. Mustang Vienna won that race. Patrick Jansen's at odds of 6-1. 6-1 was the winner. Mustang Fernando was second. If you'd done the Mustang forecast, that was second at 3s. And Telling John did run on for 3rd place. That one returned the 7-4 favourite. That's what happened in race number 9. Our next race is a sprint off. It is a 9:45. It's due off in about 4 minutes' time. The runners are coming out.
And thank you very much indeed, Colin. So if you back that Mustang Vienna, which was mixed tip, then it's 6-1. I think it was 6-1, wasn't it? Yeah, nice price indeed.
Here we go, runners on parade. For this is the Dave Kendall Stakes here. We're sprinting here, our second of our sprint races, and here the runners. Whitefort Dell in trap number 1 for Dave Hoofton and Jane Hoofton, who trains, and the weight of trap 1, 31.6. Blue next is Give a Bit Back Sue for the Give a Bit Back Syndicate team, and Mark Wallace is the trainer, and this bitch is weighed in blue, 27.6. Faith Silvana, who was a winner just the other day, and is owned by Mr. R. Goodman and Mr. R. Taylor. Heather Dimmock trains, and Faith Silvana's weight is 27.2. Trap 4 next is Tring Tornado for Mr. C. Chesson, Mrs. Hazel Camp, and Derek Redmile. Hazel is the trainer, and the weight of the 4 is 31.2. Rockmount Pluto 5 for Mark Lowther and Steve Rayner. Steve's had a winner, the earlier winner tonight, and the weight of the 5 Pluto is 35.6. And Phoenix King is for Nick Bircham and Bernie Warren, the trainer, and Phoenix King's weight is 34.7. They're the runners contesting our next race. It is race number 10. They're on their route to the start now, sprinting on the far side. There are 3 minutes left for betting. Betting down the card reads, Whiteford Dell, who's won 5 times, is priced up at 5s to win here. Give a Bit Back Sue in blue, 7-4, and this greyhound has won 4 times, this bitch. Faye Silvano, who was a winner just back on the 18th of June, beats Matt's Messi that day. 10-time winner here, Faye Silvana. She's 6-1. Then the boys at the bottom, Tring Tornado, fancied 9-4 for Hazel Kemp, yet to win a race. Rockmount Pluto 5, Mark Lather and Steve Rayner. Steve's had a winner, 11 times winner, Rockmount, and Pluto's price is 7-1, the outsider. And Phoenix King for Nick Bircham, who owns, and Bernie trains, Bernie Warren, 15 times a winner, price 5-2. En route to the start now, won't be long.
Thank you very much indeed, Colin, and we'll have a winner of the greyhounds for race number 10 very soon, but a winner downstairs. It's a very happy 80th birthday to Wendy Wilkins. Wendy Wilkins, 80. Tomorrow, a very happy birthday.
Great news, 80 tomorrow. Mick Livesey's not that old. I tell you what, he's had a couple of winners tonight and decent pricing ones. He goes here with trap number 6. Trap 6, Phoenix King is his selection, and Bernie Warren is a trainer. 5-2 is the price. If you follow the tote tipsters here, they go the one to win in trap 6 as well. And they're put in the TriCast in trap 6, 1 and 2. So 6, 1 and 2 for the tote tipsters. Mick likes a 6. It's priced up at 5-2, and the runners are on their way towards a start. Okay, runners about to enter up here on the far side. They're going in here, 260 metres. In they go for the Dave Kendall Stakes. We ain't forgotten you, Dave. We'll see you in a minute. Evie's going to check us over. Get Evie laugh. Here we go. She loves the game. Dave Kendall Stakes, race number 10. 2-bit action under 16 seconds it will take here. Stand by, ready, racing. Good start, 3. Faye Silvano leads early. 6 is there, though, Phoenix King. And 3 leads 6 round. Here's the second bend. 3 going on. Faye Silvano looking for win number 11. 6, though, Phoenix King is trying. Up to the line, 3 from 6. 6 might have got there, you know. Photo. 6 and 3. 1 back in third. Officially a photograph. We wait. Here we go. Let's see the replay of this race here. This is the 9:45. Great race it was too. Look at 3 early starter. Faye Silvana led them early. 6 bang there. Phoenix King. They now raced on past the second bend coming up. 3. Faye Silvana, well, she won just a couple of weeks ago. She's led everywhere bar the line. What's a 6 of though? Phoenix King. And Phoenix King has got up in the shadows of the line just to pip the 3 dog there. 6 beats 3-1 in third. 6-3-1. Phoenix King wins for Nick Bersham. Murdy Warren is the winning trainer. Well done to the Tote Tips as they managed to find you that winner. And so did Mick Livesey. Mick Livesey gets you his third winner. Phoenix King going on to win.
So trainer Bernie Warren scores another win here at Towcester. She's just about to come in with Phoenix King. That couldn't have been a lot closer. She had a very similar winner last night that got up literally in the shadow of the post. And Phoenix King has done exactly the same tonight. Bernie just about to come in. And in a minute or two, you can see if you've got race cars, this is the Dave Kendall Stakes. And here is Dave, and there are all the supporters up there. Good evening to you all. And down here as well. So there we are. Here comes, there's also Dave now taking pictures. So just, there we are, hold it out. That's fantastic. And well done, Phoenix King. Wants to go around again. Congratulations. Just a quick one. Bernie, another one in the shadow of the post. You're kind of getting used to this.
Yeah, Phoenix King's always run like that. He lacks that little bit of early pace, but he can really finish.
I tell you what, he's got a lovely long stride on him. I noticed that just right at the finish, which is probably the thing that kind of gave him the win.
Yeah, he's a big, strong dog. He has got a long stride on him, but he is also a pensioner. He was 5 in May, so
Yeah, pensioner. So, oh yeah. So you say, I mean, 5 is quite old for a dog to race. So how long do you think he'll carry on?
Well, he's in top grade here, which is basically most of these top grade dogs and minor open class, you know. So he's only running 260 metres. It's not really that much. So he'll go on for a little bit longer, but not too long, I wouldn't have thought. But while he's running like that, it seems a shame to retire. He loves his racing, but as you can see, he gets a bit excited at the pickup. But apart from that, he's a good boy.
Well, he's absolutely lovely. I'm kind of angling, obviously, towards the whole idea of when the Phoenix King and when all the others finish racing, they, of course, will look for somewhere to live. What do you do with all yours that retire?
Most of ours have got owners, so either the owners have them or we put them through the RGT, find homes from that way. But the ones that I've had before that my own, we've still got our eldest at home is 12 and a half. So... yeah, no, we keep, if they've been my own, then I keep them. But if they're owners, then they're found homes. But they do make lovely, I mean, he's absolutely adorable at home. And it's like an overgrown lapdog, really. But, yeah.
They're the best to have, there's no question, because they don't need too much exercise and they've got the wonderful temperament.
They do have, yeah. And I think he'd like to go home with Nick, because his owner actually lives in Spain. So I think he'd quite like that.
I think he would, indeed. Well done. Well done indeed, Bernie. Well, good to see you. Now, there we are. And here we've got Dave and wife Viv. Good evening to you. So there we are. Your race has been run. We always ask the question. I hope the answer is yes. Did you back the winner?
Yes, funny enough.
I tell you what, that's the cracking answer. That's absolutely well done. Phoenix King.
Just the numbers, really, wasn't it?
Really. It was just
I think it's all...
pure guess, and it worked.
It's all a guess with all of us, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's great to see you. As I say, you've got all your friends up there. You've been in the restaurant tonight.
This is my wake.
So,
My wake.
really?
So I'm ready to go, and we've done it all tonight now, and it's been brilliant.
Well, that's absolutely fantastic.
Anything better?
Well, you've got some really good friends up there as well, haven't you? Viv and Dave.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's lovely to see you. And we wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, very well done to Dave and Viv. And Phoenix King has won. So congratulations, Dave. Hope you're having a great night with us here at Towcester. Let's see the replay again. And as they race on. And the early starter was 3, Face Silvana, 6 though Phoenix King. Tote Tips as a Mick Livesey gave those winners. And I'll tell you what the scores on the doors are between those two. 3 led everywhere by the line. Phoenix King right on the line by a short one. Nutted it and got there. And well done to Bernie Warren, Nick Bircham. Now the full order was 631.524, 631.524. The margins were a short head 3 1/4, 2, half a length and 3/4. Short head 3 1/4, 2, half a length and 3/4 in a time of 15.58, 15.58. Now if you are following the Tote Tips, Mick Livesey's managed to give you 3 winners, but the Tote Tipsters have given you 4 tonight. So there have been, 7 winners out of 10 races so far. Phoenix King was returned at 3 to 1, Face Silvana 6 to 1, and Whitefall Dell was third at 7. So there have been loads of winners there. 7 it is. The Tote Tipsters 4. Mick Livesey, you've got 3. Just reminding patrons in our next race, in the race 11, no trap 5, vacant trap in trap 5. It's a 5-dog race for a top grade A1. It's a CTT Stakes. go. We're up to race number 11 here at Towcester. It's the CTT Stakes race. Only 5 of them here, and here are the runners. Trap number 1 is Barnish Ed, owned by the Dunham Racing Club team. Jane Hoofton is the trainer, and the weight of the 1 is 31.6. Blue next is Max on Storm for the Racing Blue team and Mark Wallace. Weight of Trap 2, 32.4. 3 next, Bodell Lightfoot for Mr. J. Kelly and Miss Hazel Kemp. Hazel is the trainer, and the weight of Trap 3 is 33.4. 4 next, Jacob's Gym for the Jacobs Syndicate team. Matt Darton, who's had a couple of winners tonight, is the trainer. Weight of the 4 is 34.8. Trap 6 is Ballymac Simbad for Mr. P. Emperson, Scott Fraser and Mrs. E. James. And Mark Wallace trains this greyhound, and the weight of the 6 is 33.8. They're the runners on their way towards the starting traps. Let me tell you first of all, Mick Livesey goes Naparoo here in trap number 4 with Jacob's Gym. He goes with trap 4 as the Nap. The Tote Tips, as they go even numbers here, and they go with 6. So Ballymac Simbad, who is trap 6, they go with 4 for the forecast, 6 and 4, 2 for the tricast. Not sure she can get a tricast on in the 5-dog race, but we shall see. And 6-4-2 for them. Mick goes 4 in the Nap here. So on their way towards the start, let's give you the bet in here. It's Barnish Ed in red, 4-1. Won 4 times here, Jane Hoofton's dog. Last time was a winner of an A2. Goes up the grade with a 4.5 length victory. It beat Bodell Spark last time. Max on Storm in blue for the Racing Blue team. And Mark Wallace's dog has won 7 times, no less. I've got to go back a while. Won back in April when it won an A2. 5-1 the price. Bodell Lightfoot for Hazel Kemp, an 8-time winner. 5-1 is the price of the 3. Jacob's Gym for the informed Matt Darton, who's had a couple of winners. The Jacobs Syndicate own. 9 times a winner, Jacob's Gym is the price, 9-4. And Ballymac Simbad in the stripes for Mark Wallace. And this greyhound has won 10 times, the most in the race out of all the greyhounds. 10-time winner. Priced up 11-10, the favourite. They're on their route. It's gone to extra time now in the footy. Ended 1-1. Here we go, the 5 runners are about to go in here. As people think this race will be a match between Jacob's Gym and Ballymac Simbad, who they've got previous. Last time Ballymac Simbad won, beat Jacob's Gym by 5 lengths back on the 25th. Be interested to see. Jacob's Gym has beaten, of course, Ballymac Simbad as well. So what we'll give in this race, Mick Livesey goes with the 4 Nap, and Toad Tipsters go with a 6. Here we go. Evie's going to check us over, though. This is a CTT Stakes. It is worth £155 of the winning trophy. Here we go. Evie waves it. We're ready. So, 5 of them. Favourite stripes. Ready. Racing and away. Good start 4 though. Jacob's Gym leads early. 1 on the inside though. Barnish Ed. Barnish Ed in red just marginally goes, and 4 hit trouble there. Is back into 4th place. 6 hit the 3 and 1's gone clear. Barnish Ed here for Jane Hoofton's got a big lead here. About 7-8 clear as 4 and 2 go back into 2nd place, but 1 has been gifted this race, and Barnish Ed, they forgot about Jane Hoofton's Barnish Ed, who's gone on to win its 5th race. 1, 2, 4, 6, 3. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 3 was a full order of finish there. It was a little bit of a troublesome race, but Barnish Ed said thanks very much for that. Barnish Ed wins its 5th race here at Towcester. So let's see the replay here. And great start by 1. Just watch what happens here. Well, 4's gone into second place as it went across, just hit trouble. At 6 went bang straight into 3, and 1 has just increased its lead to about 3 or 4 lengths, and 3 and 6 came together there. Bodo Lightfoot and Ballymac Sinbad, and in the end, it's gifted the race to the 1. But take nothing away from Barnished, because Barnished done nothing wrong, way and gone, and that was it. 1 went on to win very nicely indeed. 1 beats 2, then 4, and 6 and 3. The winner of race 11 is Barnished in red.
So Gemma just about to bring Barnished in, putting the winner's jacket on, and plenty of trouble in this race, but Barnished was very, very quickly away and kept that first bend. After that, that was it. And this was the CTT Stakes, and it is good evening to some lovely young ladies, Natasha, Stacey, Teresa and Betty. We'll put the flesh on the bones, as it were, in a minute or two, but in the meantime, some very nice pictures being taken there. No, well, we're just praying now, aren't we? Praying and... Don't move, don't move. Barnished's not moving. Barnished. Do we know what his kennel name is? Ed. Oh, I suppose it would be, really, wouldn't it? Well, well done, Ed. Good old boy. Congratulations. Yet another win here at Towcester. And he's done the business. And ladies, did any of us back Barnished? That's the first question we ask you.
Of course we did.
Of course we did. Of course we did. That sounds like a very good political line to me. But now, Natasha, you're the lady who organises the CTT outing. You were here this time last year, and you've got a box, and we've got, oh, I say, all you lovely ladies, commercial transport training from Leighton Buzzard.
That's correct.
I got it right. So, as I say, put a bit of flesh on the bones. You know, what does the company do?
LGV training, PCV training, CPC periodic training.
How long does it take to train to become an HGV driver?
In total, about 4 to 6 weeks.
It's quite a long time, really, and quite an expensive process, I guess.
It certainly is.
You're the what? What was that?
We're the cheapest.
Right, okay. Now, I think, are you Betty?
Yes.
Because you owned the company, didn't you?
No. Bob
owned the
I
company.
was the company secretary. I was there for 30 years.
Were you really? And Bob's up there, is he? Yeah. Good evening, Bob. So you can either nod or shake your head. Have you passed the company on in safe hands? Yes. Well, that's a relief then, isn't it? Yeah. So you all work in the same office, do you, ladies?
Yes, we do, yeah.
And you all have a good time?
Absolutely.
You all seem, I have to say, very, very happy, kind of, and just enjoying yourselves.
We certainly are enjoying ourselves.
But that's really good. And you didn't back the winner of this race, clearly, although you said you did. And the bad news is you've only got 2 more to get your money back.
Exactly, I know.
It's lovely to see you again, and have a good year. What I didn't ask you is business good?
Certainly is. Doing very well.
That's good. So more lorries on the road then.
So, yes, definitely. And buses.
And you get a pay rise.
They said we'll get a pay rise.
Very important. Very important. There we are. It's now on record. It's on Towcester TV. It's streamed all over the world. CCTT, whatever you are, you all want a pay rise, and deservedly so. It's lovely to see you, ladies, with Natasha, Stacey, Teresa, and Betty, and all of you up there. Have a good evening.
Yeah, well done indeed, CTT. Blame them girls now, all those lorries on the road. Well done. Anyway, meanwhile, an early starter here. Watch this, is where there was trouble. Now, 1 escaped it, 4's hit trouble, legs taken away, 6 banged into the 3. They came together. 1, meanwhile, has said, well, see you later. 4 has gone into second place, Jacob's Gym, and then the 2 dog, Max on Storm, goes past that. So 1 had already the bird had flown here in Barnished in red, and that's what it was all about. Jane Hoofton and Dave get their winners of the Dunham Racing Club team, and the full order of finish was 1, 2, 4, 6, 3. 1, 2, 4, 6, 3. The margins were 9.5, 2.5, 2.5 and 3/4. 9.5, 2.5 twice and 3/4. The winner's time was 28.25. The winner Barnished at 5, beat Max on Storm also at 5-1. And that was the forecast, those, and 4 was in 3rd place. That's what happened in race number 11. Our next race is race 12. It's due off at 10:15. Let me tell you, there are 6 minutes left for betting, 6 minutes to the off for our next race here at Towcester. go, runners on parade for race 12. This is the Barmy Army Stakes here, worth £155 the winning trophy. And here are the runners. Trap 1 is Parker's Poison, owned by Mrs. S. Parker. Mark Wallace is the trainer, and the weight of the red is 25.8. So here we go. Let's have a look at these runners now. Parker's Poison is in red for Mark Wallace, and the weight of Trap 1 is 25.8. The blue is What Fun Macy for A Few Good Men, and Matt Darnell's been in good form with 2 winners. The weight of the blue is 26.6. 3 Ribble Atom for Lord Hesketh and Mark Wallace. Weight of 3, 27.7. 4 is Lily Longstep for Mr. G. Spurway. Kev Hutton trains. Weight of 4 Lily is 29.6. Unlikely Buddy in 5 for Mrs. A. Gorn, and Seamus Gorn is the trainer. Weight of the 5 Buddy is 33.4. And Crossfield Vitas in the stripes is owned by Seamus Gorn, trained by Seamus. Crossfield Vitas weight 34.4. They're the runners, and this is how they bet. Parker's Poison in 1, 6-1. What Fun Macy Blue 6s. Ribble Atom 3, 5-2. Lily Longstep 4-1. Unlikely Buddy 5, and Crossfield Vitas is the favourite at 6-4. Now it's hotting up. Mick Livesey is 1 behind the leader at the moment. And Mick Livesey goes the 3-dog Ribble Atom in this race. The Tote Tipsters, though, they go with the red here, and they go with Parker's Poison, the win you can see. They put gold by the red vest, and they put silver in the stripes, and 3/3. They go 1-6-3. Mick Livesey goes with the 3-dog as well. Here we go, runners about to enter the starting traps now. It's our last of the 6 benders. We've still got 2 more races to come after here, of course. 10:44 is our last race. This is the 10:15. And the runners about to go get loaded up. 6-bend action here. The favourite is Crossfield Vitas for Seamus Gorn, a winner of 7 races no less. Here we go, check over by Evie for race number 12, S1 the grade. All clear signal, and the hare's set in the motion. We're ready to roll. So the bunny comes round here at Towcester. They're set racing, and a great start by 4 here. Lily Longstep, early starter, leads a 1, and they go round bend number 2. 4-1, Crossfield Vitas, the favourite, goes in pursuing third. Then comes 5, that's Unlikely Buddy. Past the judges' box circuit to go. 4, 1, 5 and 6, then 2, and 3's out of it. Ribble Atom at the moment. Meanwhile, the one they got to catch is 4. Lily Longstep for Kevin Hutton from 1, then comes 5. Crossfield Vitas got some running to do. Bend number 5 is coming for 4. Lily's been out there a long way. Lily Longstep looking for win number 4 on her CV. 5 runs on Unlikely Buddy. Then 1, 2, 6 back in 4. But 4 with 5 moving up. Unlikely Buddy's trying to make a race. 4 beats 5 and 2. 1 then close between 3 and 6. So Lily Longstep, she stayed there, and Thou Shall Not Pass. Another winner who has more or less made all here. We see the replay. Lily Longstep wins. Well done to Kev Hutton. 4 times a winner now, this bitch. And here we go. Watch the replay. Bang, out went 4. Just what you want to see. 4 leads and 1 up there. Parker's Poison. 6 ran on. Crossfield Vita's flattered to deceive in this race here. 5, 2 and 3. Rubel Atom never at the races. Lord Hesketh's runner in 3 tonight. Meanwhile, 4, 1, 5 and 6, 2 and 3. And they were going some because Lily set this pace really well. Kev Hutton's Bitch, who's won 3 times or less. A winner just a couple of races back in an open race in a 39.71. Come on then, Catch Me. 5 tried to, though, Unlikely Buddy. Seamus Gorn's other runner really put it down, went on the inside and moved up. 4 was clinging on to the lead and held on. 4, 5 and 2, 1, 6 and 3, I reckon. 4, 5, 2, 1, 6, 3. To be confirmed that. We're going to go down to the presentation and the Barmy Army are waiting for you, Tim.
So just waiting for Lily Longstep to come into the winners' enclosure. In the meantime, a couple of birthday lads here. Wayne is, we can say this, 40 today. Happy birthday, sir.
That is me, 40 years old. Get in there, come on!
And here we've got Anthony. Tony to his friends, but Anthony, when he's on TV, is the source of your birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And you're
I'm not 40, so.
All right.
just 55.
That's a bit, yeah. 21.
Are you all having a good evening anyway?
Yeah, good time, mate. Yeah, great time. Yeah.
You've got a lot of people up there in the box, haven't you? There they are. You're having a good evening. Yeah? Oh, it's gone quiet now, hasn't it? No, we're waiting for Lily Longstep to come in. She should be in here in any second at all. And then we give out the prize.
We've got a baby on the way, due in end of August.
No.
And I think his name's going to be Lily Longstep.
It'd be funny if it's a bloke, wouldn't it?
Hopefully. It's not.
No. Very good. All right, here we go. Here is Lily Longstep into the winners' enclosure. That's a nice staying performance, that one, I must say. Goes quickly away. You would have thought she was going to be headed, but she stayed on at the line and into the winners' enclosure. Dave now taking a nice photograph, which will shortly be up in box 1. Incidentally, this race is the Barmy Army Stakes. So who are you all at the Barmy Army? Right, okay. There we are. Thank you, Dave. Thank you very much. I just want to kind of crystallise this Barmy Army.
It's a bit balmy.
Just Barmy. Yeah, so it's nothing to do with cricket?
No, I don't do cricket, no.
You don't look like a cricket man to me.
I used to be.
Yeah?
But I was no good at wickets because it's so skinny, the ball would go through, so...
What's your game? What's your game now, dare I ask?
Golf.
You're a golf man. What's your handicap?
Bandit off 17.
Well, it's all right, isn't it? That's not bad. Oh, my goodness me. Is it okay? I've got a funny feeling. You're not professional, are you?
No, I'm not. No. 11.
Well, 11. That ain't bad.
3 over yesterday. 3 over off 11. That's the Bandit. Yeah.
Very good indeed. Well, it's good to see you. But incidentally, are you all local?
Northampton, yes, mate.
Oh, well, that is very local, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Scaffolding.
Yeah. Okay. And but you won't be there. Tomorrow, Sunday, of course you don't work on it.
I'm on holiday. I'm on holiday 4 days. Yeah.
Well, quite right too. Well, it's good to see you both. So is Wayne and Anthony. Happy birthday to you both. Good to see you all.
Here we go. Let's see the replay of race number 12, and cracking finish it was too. And let's see it. Look at this. 4 dog Lily Longstep. She was really smart away. She led the 1 Parker's Poison. 6 Crossfield Vitas was up there, and they went past the judges' box, circuit up. 4, 1, 5, and 6, 2, and 3. Rubel Atom not at the races tonight. Mark Wallace's bitch. Lord Hesketh's runner right at the back. Meanwhile, 4, 1, and 5, Unlikely Buddy began to get a little bit nearer. Seamus's other runner went past Crossfield Vitas, went into second. 1 was in third, Parker's Poison dropped back in, and 2, What Fun Macy ran on quite well. And as they raced on 4, the line just about come in time for Lily. 4 born on the beat, 5 and 2. Then it was the full order, 4, 5, 2, 1, 6, 3. 4, 5, 2, 1, 6, 3. 3 quarters, 3 quarters, 2 and 3 quarters, 1.5 ahead. 3 quarters, 3 quarters, 2 and 3 quarters, 1.5 and ahead in a time of 39.89. 39.89 was the winner's time. The winner, Lily Longstep, goes on the win, and Kev Hutton has managed to get his first winner tonight. That's Trap 4 winning race number 12. Our next race will be the 13th race, and it's the Towcester Greyhound Welfare Stakes. It is due off at 10:30. There are 7 minutes left for Bennett. Here we go, runners going straight towards the starting traps here for our next race. This will be the 10:30. Coming out a little bit late, we'll have a look at those runners. Let's give you the parade now anyway. Trap number 1 is Tonto Tornado, is owned by Mr. R. Cross, Mr. B. Gill. Richard Yates is the trainer. 8 to 1 is the price, and the weight is 31.3. Trap number 2 is Jetstream Pearl for Mr. E. Freshwater. Kevin Hutton had the last race winner, Kev, only bitch in the race. Twice a winner, and Jetstream Pearl's weight is 27.3. 3 Towcester, New York for Buckley Osborne Olivia Syndicate team. Matt Darnell's been in great form tonight with 2 wins. 6 times a winner. 9 to 4 is the price of Towcester, New York. Roswell Red Card is put in at 5 to 2 for Evan Herb, who's had a winner, and Mark Wallace is yet to have a winner. That was Patrick Jensen's winner, who trained 3 wins from 6 for Roswell Red Card, price 5 to 2, and the weight is 32.4. Sligo Star in 5 for Mr. H. Gaskin. Mark Wallace, a trainer, 7 times a winner, price 6 to 1 Sligo, and the weight is 31.2. And trap 6 is Farron Smith. Now, Farron Smith's owned by Mr. Jay Hannafin. Seamus Gordon is a trainer. This greyhound is yet to win. It's had 15 goes, been knocking on the proverbial door. The price tonight is 3 to 1. Can it be his night tonight? That's what's happening, and that's the up-to-date betting with us here at Towcester for race 13. Let me tell you, the McLivesey is behind at the moment. Is 1 behind. He goes with the 4 Roswell Red Kite. The Towcester, New York is going to be the selection of the Tote Tipsters. They go with 3-4-6. 3-4-6. And I can tell you that Mick goes with the 4 Roswell Red Kite for Mark Wallace. Okay, the runner's about to enter up now for the 10:30 here. Stand by, won't be long. Here we go, our next race. Here's a top grade A2 here, and they're going in. Evie's going to check us over here for this race. The favourite just going to be Towcester, New York in 3. Here we go, Bunny set in the motion. This is race 13. They are set, ready to race. Racing and away, missed it 6, good start 4 though. Roswell Red Kite leads early doors here, and 4 goes on. 4 leads them, bit trouble with 6 shunted out wide, and followed by 3, the back marker now Towcester, New York, and 4's gone on. Roswell Red Kite out in front here for Mark Wallace, has got a good lead here. Coming out the pack is 6 and 2 and 5, but it's all 4. Roswell Red Kite's a 50% so far, be a bit better now here. Mark Wallace gets his first winner. It'll be 4, 6, close for third, 2 and 5. 3 and 1 at the back. So Roswell Red Kite has won. Mark Wallace gets his first winner, can you believe, the champion trainer. Livesey found you that winner there. Draws 4-4 now. Let's see a replay of this race, A2 the grade. And off they went. Great start, just what you want to see. Roswell Red Kite got out really well, this little son of Crash. And Sedamere going into this race 3. There was trouble with a shunter effect, 2, 5, 6 and 3 at the back. And meanwhile, 4 said, I'm getting on with it. A bit like the previous race where you saw the 4 dog Lily Longstep just get on with that race. Meanwhile, 4 done it well, and Roswell Red Kite has now got 4 wins from 7 here. Evan Herbert gets another winner, this time with Mark Wallace. The order was 4, 6 and 2, 5, 3, 1. 4, 6 and 2, 5, 3, 1. That's what happened, and it looks like the football is going to spot kicks. They've had extra time. It's still 1-1. Penalties to come.
So there we are. Trainer Mark Wallace leaves it late to get his name on the scoreboard tonight, but he's done it. Rosewell Red Kite, 4 from 7 now. This one, well done. She got the first bend, and then never headed. I should say he got the first bend. Never headed after that into the winner's enclosure. And it's a double for Mr. and Mrs. Herbert as well on the evening. And it's good to see an owner in the winner's enclosure. In you come, well done. And you're going to be given the prize by Laura Taylor, who is 21 today. Yeah, happy birthday. And we got family and friends, dad, auntie, and a couple of best friends in the winner's enclosure. So Laura, hand it over. This is the winning owner, Mr. Herbert here. Yeah, are we all right? Nice picture. And just to let you all know, this is going on Facebook and on Twitter almost immediately, so log in and join up. So well done, Dan. I always ask you this, where's your dad tonight?
Oh, he's here, he's in the paddock, yeah.
Oh, he's in the bar, is he? Okay, yeah, okay. Very, very good, sir. Congratulations. Now, you were here in the winner's enclosure earlier on tonight. Oh, it was your brother. Well, I tell you what, you're very...
He's a good-looking fella as well, yeah.
I was going to say, in fact, that earlier on, you dealt with, I say dealt with, but had the prize given out by a couple who are about to get married. We're going down the scale now, aren't we? Because mere 21, don't even think about things like that.
No, no chance.
Well, anyway, very, very happy birthday. And congratulations as well. I can't say it. Rosewell, is it? Roswell, Red Coat. Yeah, very nice anyway.
He ran a very good race. He tracked well and showed brilliant pace. Yeah, ever so pleased with him.
And also, I like the way that his back leg just got rid of number 1 at the most important time as well.
A slight little kick on a bend.
Just a little kick.
A bit crafty there.
Very good. And champion trainer on the board. About time, isn't it? Race number 13, lucky for him.
He was getting a bit worried, wasn't he? He said, make sure you win this race.
Indeed. Well, he has, and congratulations. Very well done. I have a quick chat now with Laura. Well, as I say, very, very happy birthday. 21 today.
Thank you.
And you're celebrating it here. And where are you going on afterwards?
Northampton Town.
Northampton Town?
Everyone up in the box up there as well.
You got everybody up there. The whole is that family and friends?
Yep, definitely, and colleagues as well.
Yeah. Colleagues from where?
I work for Country Line in Northampton in the holiday department.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just from there.
Busy, and you're busy?
Yeah, at the moment we are very busy, but sending loads of people on holidays.
Yes, indeed. Always important to be busy, certainly. And guys, you're all having a good evening, are you?
Yes, very good.
Yeah, and have you backed plenty of winners? That's always the important question.
Yeah.
kind of laughing nervously. I think maybe the answer is no. Oh dear, it doesn't matter. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? And you've all had a good time up there in the box.
Definitely.
Well, thank you for coming down. A very, very happy birthday to Laura. As I say, you can't really miss it because it's got birthday girl on her. Hope you have a very good evening. Good to see you all. Okay, night-night.
Yeah, well done, Tim. Well done to Evan. Evan's got his second win here. We're going to see the replay of this race here, race 13. And it was an early start. Look at 4 well into its stride, this greyhound here. Going the right way, Mark Wallace's chance. Mark's the first winner tonight, this was. 3 hit problems, 6 was shunted out wide. Farron Smith's run on again. Graham has been knocking on the old barn door. Still nil from 16, but Farron Smith did run on well, but 4 had gone. And Roswell Red Kite done it easily, to be fair. 6 has come out of the pack. Farron Smith flying. In 3rd place, that went to the blue of 2. And meanwhile, 4 went on to win, and the order was 4, 6, 2, 5, 3, 1, 4, 6, 2, 5, 3, 1, 6 lengths, 3.5 ahead, 1 1/4, 8 3/4. That's 6 lengths, 3.5 ahead, 1 1/4, and 8 3/4 in a time of 28.23, 28.23. 5-2 joint favourite, the winner. The other joint was Towcester, New York. Second was Farron Smith at 3-1, and 2 was third. There's an even number go, 4, 6, 2, and that was race number 13. Our final race will be at 10:44, and let me tell you, that is due off in 5 minutes' time. 5 minutes to the off.
what's the score?
Tell you what, there's loads of penalties missing in the penalty shootout. They missed 3 each, Italy and Germany. They are dead level at the moment, 2-2. We're off to our final race tonight here at Towcester. This is race 14. Here they are. Lord Herbie's in red. The weight for Mr. I. Barrett's charge and Matt Dunn, who's had 2 winners, is 32-1. 2 is Broxy Blue for Mr. J. Lawrence and Steve Rain, who's had a winner. Weight of Broxy is 29 kilos. Trap 3 next is Van Gaal for Mr. J. Clark, Mrs. A. Gow, Mark Wallace, who's had a winner now. Weight of 3, 32-1. Italy have scored. They're in the lead now. Now, trap 4 is Jacob's Pride. Matt Donaldson says had 2 winners, a Jacob's Syndicate own. And the weight of the 4 is 31.7. Next in 5 is Rufford Atom for Lord Hesketh and Mark Wallace. Weight of the 5 Rufford is 34.4. And it's trap number 6 Some Duke for Mr. A. White, Steve Rayner. And the weight of the 6 Some Duke, 37 kilos. If you're watching the football in the on the screen, Germany need this to level it up. And they score. It's dead level now, sudden death. Meanwhile, the betting, Lord Herbie in 1, 7-4. Broxy Blue 4-1. Van Gaal at 3. Mick Livesey's gone with Jacob's Pride here. It's a 7-2 chance. Rufford Adam is 6-1. Some Duke at 5. Mix with the 4. The Tote Tipsters are with a 5. They go odd. 5-1-3. It's dead level. 4-4. Not bad tipping tonight, both. 8 winners so far out of what? 13 races. Italy score again. They're in front. So it's a right old penalty shootout here. Italy lead. And it's sudden death now. So if Germany miss, of course, as you know, we'll see what happens. Right, nearly ready here. Because Edith has waved the flag. Waved the flag here for the final time tonight. Great work. The favourite is in red. Here we go. Stand by. Racing, missed it one, so did 5. Good ping 2 and 4. 1's now running on those. They race to the first bend. Who's going to get there, though? 4's legs almost gone. Look at 2 now, Broxy Blue. Broxy Blue goes on here for Steve Rayner, trying to top and tail the card. Had the first winner, 2-4-3. 5-1-6 the order, and Blue. Broxy Blue still digging deep's got the lead from 4 and 3. 2, Broxy leading here from 4 and 3. Broxy looking for win number 12 on the CV. 4 and 3 chase. 2 beats 4 and 3. 1-5-6. So a great finish to the last, and Broxy Blues won it. Steve Rayner had the very first winner. He's had the last as well. Let's see the replay of the 14th race tonight. We've had some cracking racing tonight. 1 missed it, so did 5. And it was who's going to get to the first one. 2 tried and just cleared the 3. 4 was the leader and 2 bustled its way in. Broxy Blue out in front. This bitch led him here. Steve Rayner's runner in the trap 2. Looking for win number 12. Held the 4 here, Jacob's Pride. Ran on well, so did 3. Van Gaal trying to make it a go. And it was 2 holding 4 and 3 right to the line. Broxy Blue from Jacob's Pride. Van Gaal 3rd, and then it was 1, 5 and 6 and more to follow. The penalty shootout is still taking place.
There we are, final winner now into the winner's enclosure. And in fact, Stephen Rayner, a double on the night. He's bookended racing. He won the winner. He won the first, I should say. As I say, back to matters. Bookended racing. Got the winner of the opener and got Broxy Blue out of the first bend, and after that it was all over, wasn't it? And we got young James, who sadly didn't back the winner, but he's giving out the prize to young Russell, so congratulations. Well done to everybody, well done to little Broxy Blue. Once again, trap 2 comes up trumps.
Go see the replay of our final race, and it was who's going to get to the first bend. Well, 4 did, and 4 Jacob's Pride had 2. Broxy Blue for company. This is where 2 went on. And as I said earlier, Steve Rayner managed to top and tail the card. Had the very first winner, did Steve. Managed to get that first winner with Poison Ivy, who went on to win. This time it was Broxy Blue in trap number 2, chased up by the 4 and the 3, then 1, 5 and 6, and this was the order. 2, 4, 3, 1, 5, 6, 2, 4, 3, 1, 5, 6. The margins were 1 length to short head, 1 3/4, 3/4, 1.5. 1 length for Shorthead, 1 3/4, 3/4, and 1.5. In a time of 28.86. 28.86 was the winner's time. Broxy Blue winning the race for Steve. His second winner, 6-1. Second was Jacob's Pride, second at 11-4.